Oh, man. All right. All right. Yeah. Ugh. We sincerely regret the damage of your mail during handling by the Postal Service. We hope this incident did not inconvenience you. We realize that your mail is important to you and that you have every right to expect it to be delivered in good condition. The hell was I saying again? I mean, it's not even important. It's junk mail. Although every effort is made to prevent damage to the mail, occasionally this will occur because of great volume of handled They're acting like it's some package somebody, like it's junk mail. It's not even important. Hello, Kim. How is your day going? As said, Goonies don't need a part two. No, they don't. In fact, I think that movie's perfect in almost in every way, isn't it? The ending where the ship's sailing off, it's proof that it was all real, and I can't remember if Sloth, if he stayed with Chunk and them, or if he went on the ship and was going. I can't remember. I think he stayed, didn't he? Oh, no, that was kind of the sad thing between Chunk and him, because I think Chunk was saying goodbye and stuff, I believe. But yeah, as far as the Goonies 2, the only thing I could think it would be about is the best thing they could do to give it the best possible shot to have some kind of success here with the fans of that movie is they have to bring back whoever they can. They can't start with a whole new cast like Ghostbusters or something. Well, Ghostbusters. Well, anyways. So they got to bring back Corey Feldman. They got to bring back all these people that were in it. And then they got to... The only thing I can see is they have kids. I mean, there's things you can do, but it is one of those movies that it's perfect. You got to leave it alone. Kind of like Back to the Future. If they ever tried to remake Back to the Future without Michael J. Fox and right, could go watch before they had Michael J. Fox. They did have another actor, whatever his name was. They have some footage of him doing some scenes. Go watch what kind of different movie we would have got without Michael J. Fox, huh? It was so stale, and I can see why they replaced him with Michael J. Fox, and I'm glad they did. So, yeah, Goonies 2. I would definitely watch, especially if Corey Feldman and all of them are in it. I would watch it. I don't know if I would watch it if it's all new cast, like people from Stranger Things or some shit, right? I mean, I guess I would. It doesn't hurt me to watch. Just, it's my precious time. So. Yeah, I'll put this away. It's not enough for anything, so. Not even going to try to make it enough. All right. Where's my keyboard? There we go. So, I decided to do an earlier stream today, guys. Oh, shit. A lot earlier. It's all cluttered here. A lot earlier than I'm known to do. Because I didn't want to do a real late stream and all that. I don't know what time I went live last night. I really can't remember. I think it might have been an earlier stream. I can't remember. But anyways, I thought I'd do a little bit of earlier stream. Instead of going live at 11:30, 12. Yeah. I gotta break that cycle. I don't even know what time it is. Don't nobody go in the bathroom. Come on. I got two-step verification on everything. I just like Home. Yes, just like Home Alone without Macaulay Culkin, without Macaulay. Yep. How many Home Alones are there? 5 of them. Macaulay was in the first 2. There are movies out there that are good examples of how you should leave things alone, right? They just get ruined. Yeah. So how's life treating you, Dave? Still hanging in there, huh? Maybe you'll outlive us all. I don't want to jinx anything, but maybe you'll outlive us all. Hey, 3 heart attacks and God knows everything you've been through. Won't even get into it. You're a fighter. Definitely. Well, my journey starts now. I guess I can say that. Um, my journey starts now. I am going to get myself cleaned up and do what I gotta do, you know. But it starts now. I think that's why I did the rest of it last night. I was gonna try to save on to two of the bigger buds I had. Just save them so I have something, you know, after like a little break. But I know in my heart, as long as I have some, I don't got the willpower. As long as I have some, I am going to do it. So there is no do this amount, you know, and then save this. Don't do it for like 3 weeks to a month, and then you'll have something to, you know, go back to or something. As long as I have that, I'm gonna just do it. So I just got it all ready, seen what all the rest I had, what it got me, and tore that up last night. So I went through 6 joints in the matter of 2 hours. And then after that, I was like, why don't I feel more, damn it? Like, I'm like, what is wrong? Am I not doing it right? Someone told me at my old job that I sorely miss, but someone told me before I got into it that you get to a certain point and then you can't get higher, which I didn't believe, right? They said, because they do it all the time. So they were saying that after you get to a certain point of, there's just no going, but it's not like drinking where you can get drunker and drunker and then you black out and you just get all messed up the more you do it. And they're right. Now that I've had my experience for over a year now, Jesus, now they're right. There is a certain point, and I am like probably the heaviest. I'm one of the heaviest. It's just crazy. So I can vouch that there is a point where you're just there. You're not getting more fucked up. You're not doing anything. You're just. So they were right. They were. It's not that bad. Like I don't know why it's so illegal, and alcohol isn't. Like alcohol it really messes you up more, and it's more dangerous and does more wrong with your body, right? More consequences, cirrhosis of the liver, everything. I don't understand why Mary Jane, with my experience, it's not that dangerous. I can see it being regulated like alcohol for adults and or cigarettes, and then don't advertise it towards kids. Have rules in place like they do with alcohol. Like, why wouldn't it work? It does. That's why all the states are doing it. The way they acted, a class 3 federal felony or some shit, like a crass, it was categorized right there next to heroin. It's like like people are doing like 50 years in prison for marijuana possession. It's like dangerous stuff. That's what I thought. The hell. Have you been using the rolling machine all the time, man? That's why I went through my ounce so fast. Yes. I have not smoked out of my bowl. This is so old here. That's why it's dirty, because I didn't even clean it. I didn't use it. Ever since he gave me this, now I only use this like twice because it's old and it's worn out and it like, I don't know. It just like the paper kind of sticks to it, even though it don't feel sticky, but you can kind of feel it's, you know, you can feel the difference between this and wherever the new one I got. So, but him introducing me to this and me just going to get another one because I was like, oh, this exists. Yes, I have been using it. In fact, you were right. I think it was you, Dave, that said, when I said, what the hell's the blue paper be in here, right? Because I already pulled it out in the beginning. I had about 5 or 6 papers left after I pulled that out. You were right. It was a warning. And then I think to myself, there was 50 papers. There's 50 papers per these little things, right? I don't know if it says it on here, but 50 layers per pack. There you go. And when I pulled out my last paper of that pack, I was thinking there was like maybe 10 of them that I wasted because I messed it up or something. Maybe less than 10. So you're telling me I went through like 40 joints in the matter of a week? That's when I got my ounce. I got my ounce on like the 2nd or the 3rd. You're telling me I smoked 40 joints. And that's not even including, after I do about 7 of them, here's what I have left. That's why I'm not even wasting my time with it. Here's what I have left. Just the buds, right? So, after about 7 of these, there's enough in the buds to make another joint, which they call a dirty joint, because it's, but they're known to be more powerful and mess you up. That's why I wanted to try it, because it's all the raisin. That's what's here, right? That's why it's dark. And so if you make a whole joint out of that, it's stronger than a regular joint, supposedly. I won't give my opinions on that, Dave. But I've had about 4 dirty joints so far. So, but anyways, so I wouldn't, I guess we'll stick to the 40 number, but you got to count the dirty joints I would have. So I'm pretty sure it's over 40. Within a week, and each joint, unless they're just trying to scare you so you don't do it, each joint equals 5 cigarettes. So let's do 40 times 5. Like, this is ridiculous here. When it really hit me when I pulled that last paper out and it turned out that you were right. I was like, so I guess I take it back what I was saying last night about doing 6 per night, because that can't be possible. I think I do closer to 8 or 9. Jesus. So maybe it's good I go on a break. I've been smoked out of my mind for over a year now, and a lot has happened in the last year. So it's multiple things. It's not just Casey or me. Like, it's things I got into, and it just, What's up, JP, bro? How are you doing? I'm doing all right, Cryptic. How are you doing, man? Are you the one that... hold on. Yeah. Weren't you known as Cryptic Angel? There was a Doug viewer that beat cancer that I haven't talked to for a long time. I really liked him. Maybe it wasn't Cryptic. I can't remember his name. I don't know. But anyways, he was a cancer survivor, and I talked to him a couple times. Is that you? I thought it was Cryptic in his name, but did you know it was Cryptic Angel or something? I thought Angel was in your name. Well, anyways, I hope life's treating you good if you're who I'm thinking of. And hi, Casey. What type of karma are you celebrating? Something that'll make you go away if I say it. But listen, I got a good explanation. All right, if you hear me out after I say what the karma is, I got a good explanation why I'd be celebrating something like that. You just got to hear me out. You just don't get mad at me right away. And I changed it to Cryptic. What were you known before as Cryptic Angel, right? So you just got rid of the angel part? Did you migrate over to Guest Mob after Doug died like 90% of his crew? Man, I'm telling you, it's good Doug's not here to see this. It's not a big deal, I guess. I did not get a notification. That's because I did a stream right after the first one. Because well, anyways, I did a stream, this is my second stream, so that's why you're probably not getting a notification. I don't know if you got a notification for the first one or if I deleted it too soon. I don't know. But that's probably why. You know how YouTube is. If you do a bunch of uploads with, in a short period of time, or if you do multiple streams, then they stop sending out notifications. I guess because they don't want to annoy your subscribers. Who knows? Amber has had me blocked for months. Yeah. I find it ironic. There's so much I could say. I got to stop acting out on emotion, but there's just so much I could say there's so much I could go into. From her lying about changing her kid's school, because, you can't do that shit within 2 days. So that was all a lie. Nobody can tell me any different, because you just can't act that fast. So, I don't know what I want to all go into. At first, I was like, fuck it. Talk about her mom never being there for her. It's why she took it so hard when her dad died, because her mom chose drugs over her when she was little. They're great now, but when she was little, she wasn't, she was mother of the year. Well, what do I want to go into? Or I could just let it all go. That's what I should have done with every single thing that came my way, but I don't do it, right? I think the thing that bugs me the most is she blocks me because I'm celebrating Pumpkin Love's karma. But she didn't block Brady once when he's telling me to shoot my head off and he's celebrating my weak moments and he's being the most rotten fucking person you can be to somebody. Fucking with me in every way possible. I don't think she ever blocked him. I don't think she ever blocked any of them for migrating over to an Isaac 2.0 and laughing at me, getting my ex involved and just being dirty as fuck. I don't think she blocked Pumpkin or any of them for doing that shit to me. I don't think she ever blocked Pumpkin when they were all calling me a rapist and shit. Shit that was so far-fetched it's not even funny. So I could talk about that. The irony of how it feels like it's a one-way street. Whenever I do something, I'm a monster. I'm terrible. You can't, like, oh, how could you support that? But they do the exact same shit, if not worse, and it's like, it's just JP. No wonder I rant. No wonder I get so fucking pissed off at these people. And they act like I'm the one with the problem. So I don't think I am. I think I'm the one that's mistreated, and I just think it's fucking bullshit. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy and why is it this way? It's so easy to hate me. It's so easy to just, it seems like it. It's so easy to just fucking flip, I guess. But it is what it is. I was going to name this stream Emma Just Gained Another Ex-Supporter, because they all seem to migrate over there to talk shit on me, so it wouldn't surprise me if Amber shows up. I don't know. It's sickening, man. They got my ex involved, and my ex-supporters are okay with it. But the moment I do anything, the moment I say I'm doing something to Amanda, boom, I'm terrible. The moment something bad happens to Pumpkin Love, and I'm glad she's feeling some fucking pain finally, boom, I'm terrible. That's what really gets me. She was sitting there. I know she witnessed some of the moments Brady was being so fucking nasty. And you have to keep in mind, Amber wanted to be with me. She wanted to be my girlfriend. She was talking about being down here. Not once did she speak up for me at all. Not once did she block Brady. Not once did she say, hey, this ain't cool. Not once did she fucking do anything on my behalf. Other than still show up and still show support. But not once. So when things are that way, you see where the allegiance lies. And what do I mean by that? I mean that they were never here for me. They have each other. They like, you know, they all met because of me. I know this for a fucking fact. Most of them met because of me. My time, me discovering me and then just becoming a part of my community, right? But it's like I'm totally irrelevant. They don't give me credit where credit's due. They all fucking met because of me. And they just leave me in the dust. I feel like Edge. I created Judgment Day, and they turn on me before we even had some steam. They right away. They just turn on me. Why can't I be Dirty Dom? Why do I gotta be Edge? Creating all these great factions, rated RKO, and always get turned on. Why can't I be Dominic Mysterio, huh? Have all these beautiful honeys all over me, Rhea Ripley, huh? Liv Morgan's riding them in the ring. What happened to that person? What's up, Boomhauer? I hate fake people. Well, I just find it's not right. It's not how it should be. If you're going to get pissed off at me, because I understand what I'm doing can seem drastic, right? I can understand. But here's the deal. She was nowhere to be found when I put the title that my mom passed away. She was nowhere to be fucking found. She continued to be over there laughing at me. They're over there. Now, this is in the past, but they're over there in Morticia's stream and all different streams that I can only imagine, calling me a rapist, and she's just going along with it. But that's okay. All right. I'm feeling down and depressed for reasons that I'm sure are obvious. I'm talking suicidal. And instead of coming in here and saying, yeah, you fucked up, but it is what it is, you know? Brady comes in here telling me to buy my friend's shotgun and blow my head off. I ask him, what do you want from me? Kicking me while I'm down, and he says, I want you off the internet, and I won't stop until you are off the internet. So that showed me right there he's behind a lot of this shit. But that was okay. Do you catch my drift? Maybe I still look bad talking this way. But I don't think so. I don't think it's not. I think if she's going to get mad at me that I'm celebrating Pumpkin Love being in some fucking pain after causing so much, then she needs to be mad at Brady for telling me to fucking kill myself every fucking 10 minutes I'm on here feeling down. She should be mad at Brady for telling all these trolls to come fuck with me for their entertainment. But no. Hi, Brady. Whole bunch of hearts. Hi, Brady. How's your day going? What the fuck? Then I should be able to sit here and get away with just as much, at least, of what they do. But I guess I am supposed to be better than them. I guess I am supposed to be... I don't know. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. I don't get it. My house was doxxed years ago. My address, I had trolls putting up pictures of my house saying they're coming for me, and Amanda B would laugh and repost shit and they all take it as a joke. And that's fine to do. It's just the internet. But then why ain't it a joke when I do it? Everybody knows I have a big heart. I'm not going to hurt nobody. Everybody knows that I have a conscience. Everybody's seen those apologies. They know I'm not going to go out and do anything bad. But they run with it. Because for some reason, it is the popular thing to hate me. And to try to fuck with me and just try to make me an outcast or some shit. It is the popular thing. And anytime something happens where they can just fucking encourage people to flip, they take those moments and they run. Like none of us make mistakes. Like Emma's never made a mistake once in her life. Like none of them ever made a mistake. And then they just pry and they attack and they fucking just beat it into, you know, it's sick. Why do you allow what strangers say to affect you so much? Nah, they're not strangers. They're not strangers. I'm just making a point that she should have blocked Brady. At the very minimum. It's okay if she didn't block Pumpkin and all that shit, but she should have blocked Brady. This dude was saying so much crap in my chat in front of everybody, along with the trolls, just joining in with them. And there's no consequence. I could sit here, and I could sit here and bawl about some shit. There's no consequence. I will never understand why I'm different. How can Isaac get away with all this fucking harassment and shit? And the moment I threaten one thing, it's like, becomes a holy fucking war. I don't know. But Simply Me told me that she doesn't follow any other channels on the drama side. I've had people tell me that they are not into that. They found me through the recommendations and they just watch me and other people that aren't a part of any of that, but yet they're over there. So I'm sure Emma's happy about this. She's gaining a shitload of supporters just because of me. Like, it's ridiculous. I wish they wouldn't have migrated somewhere where they where they're harassing my family and shit, and at least threatening to do so. That should turn everybody off. The doxing has become such a go-to thing for these people, for this side, I'll say. Right away, people are trying to get everybody's addresses. They're trying to get telephone numbers so they can call different people and just interrupt people's lives because of internet. Right? It's absolutely, I wish I could change that. Because it's not a once or twice thing with you. It happened quite a few times. What happened a few times? Hey, can you block Cryptic? No, I won't block Cryptic. Anyways, unless he's doing something towards me. I don't think he is. I got to get with the chats more. I'm just making a point. Yeah, maybe I did shit multiple times. That's because shit keeps happening to me and I act out on emotion. That's my problem. I got to stop acting out on emotion, right? That's one thing about me. You piss me off. I don't know. I'm raw and real. I don't have a filter and I'm not meant for the internet. So I don't know. But I'm not going to sit up here and talk about the different things I could talk about that would put Amber down, because I really don't want to. I need an explanation and an apology, because she witnessed Brady. I won't let that go. That dude was telling me to blow my head off while they were all laughing. And she just says hi to him like it's no big deal. So that tells me she didn't block him at all. Did I want Pumpkin Love's husband to die? No. I never prayed for that in particular. Never even crossed my mind. But I did pray for her to get some pain. I did pray that people stop hurting me, God. I did go to him and I did say, why, God? All these moments I'm not even going to talk about with you that has nothing to do with the internet. Why do people forget about me overnight? Why do they hurt me? Why does this keep happening over and over? What? Right? Why? People just leave and they forget about me like I'm worthless. And if I am, I am, but I'm asking God, because the Bible says don't attack people when they do stuff that hurt you. If you don't do that, God, and you believe, God will get revenge for you. It's all over the Bible. Now, I'm not saying my faith is strong enough for something like that. I just know I cried to him. I cried to him, and there's a bunch of different people that deserve this shit. So when it finally happens, no matter how drastic it is, I'm going to feel a little sense of happiness. Because there's moments I'll never forget. I know damn well none of those people are going to be here whenever my mom dies. So fuck them. I guarantee you when my mom dies, I'm going to be sitting here just with Casey. Maybe a few random faces that turn out to be Emma. Right? Seriously. One thing that I think she makes public is she likes my Trump impression. Every fake account she makes to talk to me, she always brings up, that's a pretty good Trump impression. And then when she inserted herself into Matthew's panel to talk to me, I was like, you know you love my Trump impression. And she's like, it ain't that bad. I don't know why she's got to create these different accounts. God, if you wanna talk to me and you wanna be cool with me, because these accounts start out, it's like just come in as fucking Emma, right? Just come in. Stop trying to make me think you're different women and shit. Anyways. Did I want her husband to die? Absolutely not. If I would sit here and say, yes, this is everything then I'd be lying. I'd be putting on a show. But I would be also lying if I said I didn't pray for her to get some kind of karma. And to me, her feeling some pain is karma. Because that's what I felt. That's what I felt. When Marticia's putting clips of me on her channel and then calling me a rapist and trying to push that agenda, and she's there putting laughing faces saying, I told him once it's on the internet, it's there forever. She deserves something. She's not fucking innocent. She was heartless. I did streams crying, apologizing to these people, and they laughed. It got to the point where Highlander told me don't do that because they're not going to come back. They're going to laugh at you if you do that. And they clipped it and laughed. So, I'm sorry her husband died, but I'm not sorry she's feeling a little bit of fucking pain. There's things I could talk about from the past with other people where it was like a little dose of karma. Right? Still here listening, brother. I'm just ranting because I'm tired of it, man. If there's one person that if I ever truly lose my mind and I go hurt somebody just to have one final, if anything like that ever comes, I guarantee you, I know I talk about Isaac a lot. That's because a lot happened and it was a lot of back and forth and I just live in the heydays, right? But I don't think I would choose him. All the bullshit he did, I did bullshit back. It was a war, right? I don't think I would choose him to go to jail over. I think it would be Brady. I think I'd find his address again and I would do something that I would deserve jail time. Because this cat has brought trolls my way. He has gone out of his way to fucking troll me himself. He completely looks forward to the weak moments. He encourages them and he celebrates them. How can somebody go from a very loyal supporter to so dirty towards you? That's why I say I hurt his feelings. Maybe he don't even know. I don't know. But when he was doing that shit to me, Amber should have blocked him. Amber should have been disgusted. But I don't think she was too affected by it. But the moment something happens to one of them, keep in mind, these people are a fucking community themselves because of me. They met because of me. I feel like Edge. This is exactly what happened to Edge, but this is real life, though. That's the bad part. Edge created Judgment Day. Within a month, they turned on him and were attacking him. Right? So anyways, I want to make it clear that no, I didn't want her husband to die, but I'm going to smile about it. If that makes me bad, well then, Jesus Christ. Then I don't want to know what the hell classification some of them have. I was just hoping I wasn't being trolled. I didn't think she would lie to me about that, but Amber does lie. I've caught her in a few things, so who knows, maybe let's tell him that to fuck with him to see if he would see how he would act about that kind of situation. I don't think that's the case. I think her husband really died. And I hope she's having a hell of a time. Her free ride's over. You already heard my opinion about her looking a little saggier and middle-aged type shit, and right? To find a guy that'll completely spoil you, usually you got to be a Barbie doll and you got to be in your prime. But I know damn well she won't be there when my mom dies because I tested that. That's why I did that clickbait stream. That is exactly why. So if a moment like this would ever happen, I wouldn't laugh about it. But the moment that none of them showed up, I stopped crying, I changed the title, and I did my thing because there was my answer. So you're going to expect me to be there for Pumpkin Love when her husband dies? After she's fucking calling me a rapist and she's just laughing at me with all these people knowing how it hurts me? Every time she laughs, she's hurting me and she knows this, but she does it? Arba! Hey, spoiler alert, he's still cheating on her, but with angels now. Anyways. So yes, I look at this as karma. I do. Some karma's worse than others. I'd rather her have something like this that'll stick for a long time than her stubbing her toe 3 days in a row, right? Right? Because, karma can come in different severities. I'd take that, but... So I get it. Y'all hate me. It is what it is. I won't be here long anyways. It is what it is. But I just think it's wrong. I think it's fucking bullshit. If she's going to get all pissy because I'm celebrating Pumpkin Loves Pain, then she should have been pissy when they were telling me to kill myself. She might have put up a little post saying it's not okay to cyberbully people, but she shouldn't have had anything to do with them. That was the whole problem. That's why I was flipping out, because they were still being cool with these people that were doing that shit. So I think that makes me feel a little less guilty about feeling happy that Pumpkin Love's going through what she's going through. You know, they can have each other. I hope they are truly happy without me being a part of the picture. I seriously do. It's fucked up, but I seriously do. And I hope what Emma has, I hope it don't last. I hope as long as she keeps reacting to people's weak moments and she's getting money and clout off that, I hope it don't last. I hope something happens to her where people flip on her and she feels that. She says it's no big deal, but it's easy to talk that way when it hasn't happened to you. Everybody talks that way. Do you know how big I used to talk before they knew who I was? Oh my God. The realest fucking streamer. Like, you have no idea. But it changes. And it happens to everybody that does that, as long as they're not smart. If you want to truly stick out, you have to have, before you go trying to, bully people for clout, you have to be completely anonymous. You cannot have a Facebook, anything tied to your real life. Because if you do, that's the one and only mistake you have to make. Because they'll eventually find out who you are, and you ain't perfect. And they're going to tear you down for the littlest thing. So get ready. You've seen how that, whoever they were, Mr. Buttman or whatever the hell they were calling him. You've seen how they had that picture of her up with the pig nose. It doesn't take much. The littlest thing. And can you imagine when every fucking person jumps aboard it once some of their friends start doing it, right? It doesn't take much. They're pack followers. You do one thing wrong, and Emma will be in the same spot. And she says, well, then I'll just leave, right? I'll just get out of here. I'll leave. I wouldn't care. I tell my people all the time, this ain't nothing. I'll leave if, I can give this up. Yeah, I talk like that too. But when you have to get internet boyfriends and you have to feel like you have to validate yourself to these thirsty outcasts, I feel like talk is cheap. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'll have to put subscriber mode on. He's a minor or somebody keeps coming in here putting nigger. And he keeps putting all this fucking shit to get attention. Like faggot and all this fucking stupid retarded shit that only a school kid would do. Adults wouldn't act like that. That's serious. So I know it's a kid. That's why I'm not going to get too upset by it. And if it is an adult, then they have the mentality of a child. And I'm not going to go back and forth with that. Hatman. I thought you said Hitman. Good God Almighty! Now he's got a Hitman on his case. Thank you, Julie Moon. Hatman, leave JP alone. That's right. Hatman, don't get obsessed over me. I don't want no part of your dumbass fucking girl. I don't want no part of you. I don't know anything about you. Don't insert yourself into my life so I learn more about you like I had to with Emma. All right? I have no interest in you outcasts. None. You sit on the internet, go out with each other and whatnot. Like, seriously. It's easy to talk that way, but it doesn't take much for everything to fucking change. And then we'll see how real you were with how you talked. Right now, everybody wants to fuck you, Emma. Everybody wants to fuck you because of your fucking filtered pictures. They're thirsty. So just get ready, because shit's going to happen. The more you go after people, the more you attack people and take it as a game, the more you're going to fuck with people that are going to fuck back. Like, I'm not going to fuck with you back because I have no interest in that. I want to build something. I want to break away from the bullying. I do. I've been wanting that for years. So you are Julie, stay in your corner. You are Julie, stay in your corner. Man, don't get me started, man. I'll just rip you down for sitting on the internet all day and being a fucking junkie. Like, seriously. I can't go by that video. I don't know if I can, because it was uploaded a little too long ago for me to think it's real now. I didn't look at how long ago it was uploaded, but 8 months is a while. Right? If she struck it and took it down, you know, they would have had to re-upload. It would have been, so, yeah, I can believe. So maybe that's not really you. You know, the Judd Nelson looking guy, if Judd Nelson got dropped on his head and shit. Maybe that wasn't you. So I don't know anything about you, Hat Man. I don't care to know you. You'll never be popular enough where I will know you. So I don't give a damn. But just hear my words. Even if you don't like me, hear my words. It's all fucking cheap talk. And it's all fun and games until it happens to you. When you're in control of the shit and you're doing it to the people, oh, it's fun. You can take your best shot. That's what you want. Because you're bored. I have no interest in doxing people. I have no interest. I have no interest in going back and forth with a bunch of fucking people who can't stop sitting on the internet. Like, just because I sit on the internet don't mean I have to lower myself to doing that shit. I don't want to. What I want to do is come on here, go live, and just chill out and just have random people come in and we talk. I am not satisfied with going live once a week and just tearing people down. I tried that. I don't know. It's not me. I tried that, man. There was times where I had over 300 viewers. I was there, like, I wasn't fulfilled. Like, I'm better than that. To get those viewers, I had to do some nasty shit. And ever since I realized they weren't there for me, they were there because I was talking shit, that started bugging me. Who the hell wants to be remembered for that if you die? Let's all mourn JP, right? He killed himself. Let's all mourn JP. Let's all mourn him. He tore all these people down, and let's remember all the terrible. No. Just because I got my start doing that shit don't mean I got to keep doing it and I got to have my ending doing that. But I understand that brings in views. I was there. That drama sells. If you're not going to do drama or sex, it's hard to grow. It's hard to get viewers. Why do you think so many women streamers have their tits hanging out, like their cleavage and shit while they're playing game? They know. I'm not hating the player, right? I'm not doing any of that. So, oops, shit. Let's see here. Stop playing the victim card shit, JP. Stop talking about your mom dying. I'm not. No, listen, you fucking idiot. I am saying don't get mad at me if I'm celebrating Pumpkin Love's husband hitting the bricks. All right? Don't be mad at me and don't act like I'm a monster when they did shit just as terrible. I don't know why we gotta hurt each other, but we do. I still stick to what I said before, and people can laugh at it, but, I mean, Julie knows I speak facts. People mask their fucking fear and shit with laughter. We are all on this side of YouTube because we have something wrong with us. We're all mentally ill, some worse than others. So I don't understand why we can't just, why do we got to attack each other? Why do we got to be against each other? We're all in the same boat. Don't act like you're not. Each and every one of you, man. You might not be crazy, but you're over this, you're watching this shit for a reason. You're over here for a reason. These people, they act like they're perfect because they want to lead people and they want to be something. They act like they're perfect and they want people to look up to them. And really, if you just seen their real lives. So, I mean, I'm the only one that speaks up against that. There's people that go against each other and they say stuff, but I am the only one that does not stop drilling it in anybody that listens to my words, ears, heads, what these people really are. And they attack you and talk down on you pretty hardcore to stop that. I'm not looking to get people to agree with me. I'm just saying what's on my mind before I get out of here. I don't know if I'll be here for a week or I don't fucking know. But this looks like it's towards my ending, so and I live in reality, so it is what it is. Get some donations and get what I can out of this because I put so much into this. 6 years is about to go bye-bye. Get some donations. If Casey gives me a few before I head out, get those and get the hell out of here, right? Get something for all my time. Feel like I got a little something and then get out of here. But as long as I'm here, since I know I'm going away eventually, there's no turning this shit around. I'm going to stop trying to turn around and I'm going to just say what's on my mind. I'm not going to walk on eggshells no more. I'm not going to sit here and say the N-word 100,000 times about Isaac. And I'm not going to sit here and say shit that I shouldn't really say because I would do that for attention and get a reaction out of people. But I'm going to say what's on my mind. And I'm going to talk about how it's not right. If that makes me look like I'm being a victim, whatever, or playing the victim card, then just be mad at me about that. I'm sure there's going to be at least a few people out there that agree with what I'm saying. I'm not looking for people to feel sorry for me or bad for me. I'm just saying what I went through and how I don't give a damn. Like, seriously, all the shit they did to me, I am glad she's in fucking pain. I'm glad she's crying. I'm glad. I hope it's all real. I think it is. I hope it's all real. But I'll tell you one thing. If there was somebody attacking Amber, if there was somebody telling Amber to blow her head off, if there was somebody harassing her family, if there was somebody that was relentless towards her, just so she has weak moments so they can laugh, I would block them. And I would rant. You know me. Not one fucking thing from her. So I see where their allegiance lies. It's with each other. And that's fine. It is what it is. But it pisses me off because they fucking met because of me. And then they just throw me away like I'm Edge, right? Like, come on now. What do I got to do? Jump off the top of a cage and tear my what did Edge break? He tore his, was it called tubular or something? I don't know, anyways. So, yes, you are. You ruined your own community. Quit crying. I ain't crying. I'm celebrating that some of them are starting to get some karma. I ain't crying about it. I'm just explaining why I'm celebrating. And why I refuse to feel bad. I'm not playing the victim. It is what it is. I'm at where I'm at. I take full responsibility. I blame Casey where she needs to be blamed for ruining some shit that she ruined for me. And it is what it is. See, if I was Carter, or if I was Isaac or anybody like that, moments like this, I would be doxing Amber right now. I would always have that one up, but I don't do that. I would be doxing her kid's school. I would be doxing her. The same shit Isaac has done to other people. But I'm not doing any of that because I don't care that it's happening. I'm just talking about why it's one-sided. So I don't give a damn. Like, I will be off YouTube soon. I'll be getting a job. I got to get cleaned up and shit, but I'll be getting a job and I'll be just living life, you know, going back to the way it was and how it should be. And hopefully wherever I land up, you know. Anyways, I know giving this up it'll probably change my life for the better. You know, being here, it's gonna be a vicious cycle over and over, and the more and more clips, you know. So getting out here, getting a job, getting laid, and just changing your life around. You know, the first thing I'll probably do, as soon as I'm able to, probably get a different vehicle. I talked about it. I like my little car, but I don't know. I kind of want like a Tahoe, like an SUV. I'm a bigger guy, so something a little bigger. I don't really want like a big pickup truck like an F-150 or like one of those real big ones. They're probably a bitch to park in parking lots like Walmart and stuff. Some of that gets really tight. But anyways, the first thing I'll do is probably save up for a different vehicle. I would like to have two of them. I'm not looking to sell the one I have, but I think it's good to have two vehicles. That way, if one breaks down, you're not stranded, right? I think that's a good idea if you can afford it, to have two vehicles. So, wow, Amanda has 920 subs. Yeah, Amanda also had her channel for 17 years. So I'm not impressed. So, but I'm going to start blocking people. I'm not going to just be, I'm not going to be attacked. Like seriously, this is the shit that I won't miss. All right. But, let's see here. I hope I see Porchman soon. Speaking of Porchman, I hope I see him soon. Amanda's doing a fantastic job. Amanda got my community. Like, seriously. I'm not impressed. And she's in so many fucking communities, and, you know, she played the victim card and shit, and she got pity subs, and really, I thought she'd be over 1,000 by now. She had her channel for 17 years. Ah, Porchman, don't worry, I won't let nobody talk bad about you, brother. That better be really you. That better be you. But anyways, Cryptic, I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you're still in remission, and I just hope life's treating you good, man. I do. I really do. I remember the first time, I'm not sure, I don't think you came on my panel to tell me you beat, I think I heard it from Doug. I think Doug was doing a stream, and, you know, the topic came up and talking about you beating cancer, and I think at the time it was a pretty fresh thing, like, you know. So, hopefully it never came back, because I know, I'm pretty sure once you beat cancer and you're in remission, like, it can always come back. Because Roman Reigns had to go away like 3 times now. So, how's your day going, Porchy? I gotta put subscriber mode only on. God damn it. Why can't you people just watch who you like and stop harassing others? Alright. I won't miss some of this when I do go away. Like, it's so childish. Alright. But that's why, Zach, when you say, why do you have subscribers mode, or, yeah, subscribers mode on? Is that what it's called? I call it subscribers mode. Yeah, because you got to be subscribed so long. That's why, because if I don't, I got a bunch of people with default pictures coming in, That's why. I don't want my chat active just to tear me down. Fuck that. I've never had cancer. It was my friend Wendy. She passed away, but was that the one with the red hair? Was that the one from England that had the English accent on Doug's panel? She was older and she had red hair. I think her name was Wendy, wasn't it? I thought it was you that had it. What the hell? Oh yeah, she passed. See, I'm not happy to hear about that. I hope you can tell. I'm happy to hear Pumpkin's husband passed, but I'm not happy to hear she passed, and there's reasons. It's not because I'm a bad person, but there's a reason. I don't know why I thought you had it. So you never had cancer, huh? Boy, do I feel like a fool. What the hell? Oh, well. I'm not feeling like a fool because of this stream. I'm feeling like a fool because of a lot of other streams I did there. Well, rest in peace to her. Maybe she's seeing Doug, right? I know they weren't family or anything, but those two were really close. She was on a lot of his panels and like she was in group chats and stuff with him. And so she did follow him around and she was a part of him. That'd be cool. You know, I don't know how heaven works. I don't know if you get to meet random people you met throughout your life or if you just know your close family. I don't know. I see some people saying that you don't know people when you go to heaven. Like you don't see your family. There is none of that. I have heard that already. It's almost like a new beginning. I don't know. Some of the things you hear, it's like, is it a fairy tale? Like, you know, but then I think of all the evil in the world, pain and suffering. And I think evil is proof of God. Like if that exists, the only thing that gives me doubts is all the horror stories you hear about the children dying, right? You know, like these random terrorist acts with like the October 7th with Israel, when they were burning babies alive and even like raping the dead women. And it's stuff like that where you like, I don't know. What do you believe? That's the only thing that makes me question God's existence, because it's like, and then, you know, somebody came in my chat one time and said they believe that if there is a God, he created this, he put us all here, but he doesn't interfere with human. He gives us all the free will to choose either to follow him or ignore him, right? So he does not participate in anything human-wise. Kind of lets us do our own thing. So if we want to kill a bunch of babies or whatever, he allows it to happen. I'm sure he knows, but so I don't know if I believe in that, but it's a very big possibility because it all happens, right? And it's like, where is he? And it's a very big possibility. I don't know. You know, when I read the Bible, it doesn't seem that way. So I don't know. But I guess we're not supposed to know until it's our time. I seen a thing the other day where it said what angels really look like, what people think angels look like versus what the Bible says angels look like, right? And supposedly they're these big, scary, you know, and that's why they always say in the Bible, whenever somebody sees an angel, one of their first words they say is, "Do not be afraid." They say that's why, because they look, I don't know. It's scary stuff to think about, you know, died and then just like walking to a light or something, and then there's this big earth type thing with something floating around it, and it says, "Do not be afraid." Hey, I'd be like, "Yes, sir." I have no idea. Hey, JP, why don't you just do what I've been suggesting? Because what you suggest is retarded, Casey. It's fucking stupid. I know what you're going to say without reading the rest of that. Create another channel and only tell your supporters. Watch this fucking shit. Create another channel and only tell... Yeah, I'm not going to read the rest of it. Because it's fucking stupid. The whole point of me not staying is because nobody's here. They're all pissed off at me. I hurt their feelers, but they tell me I need thick skin. Pump the brakes. We won't get into that. Anyways, um, so that's not going to achieve anything. And you got people that dedicate channels after me, just mocking me. They're going to be searching. They want me. They are going to be fucking searching. And it's not the trolls that make me leave. Again, everybody hears what I'm saying. It's not the trolls. The trolls I can just block, and I kind of like putting them down. I kind of like calling them losers. I kind of like putting them down and just slapping them with, you wouldn't be here unless you're an outcast too, right? I like slapping them and pissing them off, and that's why they hate me so much. I don't change the way I talk. They hate me. But anyways, you said she passed away 6 months ago, huh? So it wasn't extremely old news. So rest in peace to Wendy. I didn't know her too well, but you know, I was on the panel a few times when she was there, and I don't think I was her cup of tea. I might have seen her in my chats maybe 1 or 2 times when Doug would be here and stuff. But she seemed like a sweet person. Whenever I, heard her and Doug going back and forth, you know, and I never heard him being angry at her for going to Isaac or her doing anything at all. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but I've never witnessed it. So I had no idea she's the one who had cancer, and I thought it was you. I'm sorry. Well, anyways, rest in peace to Wendy. I can't say she didn't know who I was, because she did, but he did that. He did that with this channel, Casey, and look how many are here. He did that with, what the hell is she here? What did she say? Just don't tell me and Porchman about it. Oh, I was going to say, if you said that, then that's somebody pretending to be you. You would never say that. just tell me, unfortunately. Well, I did. Oh, wait, hold on. That's what she was saying. He did that. Yeah. At least she listens to my words. Yeah. I did that. I told you, Porchman. I can't believe I lost Jordan Yawn. I haven't seen him. It's been too long now, so I don't need to hear. Like, what the hell? But I only told like 4 people. And I think I told Dave Benton. But I only told like 3 or 4 people. And before I knew it, I had 15 subscribers. So, yeah. And I'm not bitching about that somebody told others. I'm just saying, like, it should prove to Casey that would never work. She was a kind soul and a fantastic, awesome lady. Yeah, no, that's all. That's the vibe I got from her. Like, I didn't have to really talk to her long. She seemed like a very kind, everything I was just saying. So, I mean, I'm not affected too much. It still bugs me. If I wouldn't been closer to her, that news would have hit harder. But it still gets me down seeing that. I mean, here I thought you had cancer, but you beat it, and now I find out not only didn't you have cancer, but she had cancer and she didn't beat it. Well, I guess she did, but it came back, right? Because he was celebrating somebody. It had to be her, so it must have come. It must have came back. Life happens, right? Cancer is something else. Seriously, cancer. That's what killed my dad. That's what killed my friend's wife. Like it's taken a lot of my family and a lot of people. Cancer. It doesn't discriminate. That's for sure. It doesn't care how rich you are, how well known. What's up, Cowabunga? Yeah, did that the third. Yo, man, damn, right there's part of my angels and demons. See, I would be better if my people would have migrated over to Charlie. I would leave in peace. I'd be like, I can accept this, right? I like Charlie. I don't have a problem with him. But I mean, it's not that they're talking shit about me. I mean, I think what's bugging me more is the whole feeling like it's a one-way street. That bugs me more than anything. It is what it is. She beat it and rang the bell. She beat it and rang the bell 2 months after she passed at home, I think. Oh, yeah. They must have came back right away, huh? Because 2 months later. She died 2 months later? See, that's the problem. I don't watch anybody. I make it I don't know why I don't follow any of the people that I meet. I just never do. I kind of just I guess I keep this separate from what I do. I don't know. I watch Tyrone Magnus. I watch movie collectors, Cool Duder and all them people, and I watch Philip DeFranco and TJ and Friends. I like watching his vlogs with his boys and stuff. Yeah, I don't. So I can see how that makes me look so stupid being clueless about everything all the time when I'm a streamer on the drama side. That's it. I'm gonna do something I've never done before. I am from this moment on, I'm making the biggest mistake of my life, and I'm going to watch everything that everybody puts up. I am going to watch all of Emma's streams. I'm going to watch everything Isaac does. I'm going to watch everything. I'm going to see what Charlie's been up to. That's right. JP is finally getting in the loop, so he knows what he's talking about. Took her quick, I would say. I don't want to say anything like maybe they should have done the chemo a little longer or anything, because how do they know if you beat it? Does I guess the tumor goes away or something. How do they know if you truly are okay to stop treatment and everything, right? Maybe they thought well, I don't know the story. I was gonna say maybe they cut it out of her and they thought they got all of it or something. I don't know. You don't trust me, Casey. I've been here since day one and never flipped, not once. You can't have him to yourself. Well, she can if I totally was an idiot, right? But I'm seeing I'm not saying it's all because of her, but a big chunk of shit that happened with some people are because of her. Because they told me it's because of her. They didn't say it's because of you, JP. They said Casey's the problem. So forgive me if I sit here and say, it's not me. Casey's the problem, damn it. I'm surprised I'm not walking. There wasn't moments where I'm walking around in circles yelling, oh, now it's me, huh? Dave has, every time I delete my channel, Casey, Dave searches for me. There's been times where he goes on haters' channels and I see comments by him, but he's not really tearing me down. The worst thing I've ever seen him say was he deleted his channel again, right? The only thing that could bother me about that is he's conversing with these people, but that don't bug me, right? He ain't over there saying, Same here, Dave. Well, not day one, but I've been here a few years now. Anne's right. Boomhauer is one of the people I've fallen in love with the most. No joke. Come on, man. Hey, I think of Boomhauer like Joe Biden thinks of Corn Pop. He's a bad dude. Good damn. And that's not hyperbole. God, can somebody give me $100? I don't want to get sober, man. No. Fuck. That's okay. Tell you the truth, if somebody sent me $100, I'd put that toward, and I gotta get clean anyways. I'd put that towards the bills I'm stressing about over. I ain't. Yeah, it's getting me nowhere, right? And just being stuck in Depressionville and Population? Me. That's right. It's a very small town. Desperationville. No, Depressionville. I've been to Desperationville. I didn't like it. There was 2 other residents, and you know I'm really laughing about shit when I'm starting to sound like Rafiki. I can't. I can't open. Or if I start sounding like a door that's opening, like like a damn. It is expensive. And if you do nothing but joints, like it goes too fast. I have to go back to the bowls whenever I start again. Yeah, I wouldn't have went through what I had as fast, but I part of it was I wanted to, it's something new. I wanted to use it, not this, but the one I bought with my own money. You know, you buy the papers, so you want to use them, right? You want to practice and, you know, I guess just use it. But like I said before, it takes like for one of these, one good size of these, or I should say to equal one joint, it's like 4 bowls. So, you know. Hey, JP, is this really your second stream? Yes. I did a stream where I took off my shirt. Then I realized that I might, for the small chance that I might have, well, anyways. I took off my shirt, you know, and I was like, I'll have a little respect for myself. So yes, yes, Casey, you missed the stream where you could have seen me shirtless. Yeah, you missed something big, didn't you? You know you ain't gonna see it now. It was a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I mean, I'm sure you can find clips of me without my shirt. Possibly even ripping my shirt saying, Elaine! Ripping it like Hulk Hogan. When did you do the first one? About 30 seconds before I did this one. That's why you didn't get a notification, I'm sure. Same Dave. Let's see here. But yes, what were you saying about Dave? Well, what did Dave say? I lost my place here. Here we go. I've been here since day one. Never flew on. You can't have him to yourself. What's Casey saying? She don't trust Dave? Casey, I don't care who you, at this point, I don't care if Isaac comes in here and you says, I don't trust Isaac. If we start going back and forth, you know, and not flipping out at each other right away, and then you come in saying, I don't know if I trust it. I don't give a damn from this moment on. All right? I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. So I just don't give a damn. You know what I wish would have happened to Pumpkin Love? Her husband dying is extreme, but I'll take what I can get. Karma's karma. But what I would have preferred happen was her to fall and break her hip or something. Something that would have put her out of commission for a while. Not cripple her, but just out of commission. Make her life kind of like Tina. Tina with her nub, right? Wearing that prosthetic leg. It's got to be a pain in the ass. So something that wouldn't kill her, but just break her hip. No, losing no body limbs, but break her hip, her leg. Maybe the worst thing that could happen, tear her meniscus. Something. Did her husband even die? I take it she did because Amber blocked me. Amber's pissed that I'm happy about it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. That bitch hurt me. I'm going to be happy that she's, like, she didn't care. So why should I care? Why should I care? She is not going to be there if I'm not going to come on here when my mom passes. I already made up my mind. You guys, I know what will happen, and I know I won't be in my right mind frame, and you will get more than what you bargained for. You want me to, So I will not come on here when she passes. I think I'll be gone by then. I was originally planning to lean on this. That's why this is all gone to hell, but because I lost everything I had to lean on, and it's like, what the fuck? But it's no big deal. Um, so but yeah, I believe it. It's a very random thing to make up. I know they like fucking with me, but I just nah. I believe it. I will always be here for you, JP. Ain't I the lucky one? I don't believe that anyone should wish anything ill on another person. It will always come back to bite you in the butt. Well, the worst thing that can happen to me, Kim, is my mom dying, and that's something that's coming. So, like, I don't know. That's the worst thing that could happen to me. And I'm fully expecting to lose. Like, no, you don't live forever. She's 75. Her memory's going, and like currently, I talk the way I do because I'm losing my mom in more ways than one. So, I'm going through something behind the scenes here. You know, just trying to figure everything out because I don't want to. I want to be nothing but kind to her. Like I want to, I one thing I learned is getting more patience with her memory issues. At first, I'd get frustrated, be like, "Mom, I just told you this," but then I realized she's not doing it on purpose. Like she's not doing it to, you know, she can't help it. So at first, I had the attitude like, almost, I guess like she could help it. I don't know, but I quickly changed that. That didn't last long, and and I'm still learning for more patience and stuff. I don't know. Every month she's overdrawing her bank account. It's not because she can't afford the bills. It's because she's forgetting she has these bills and she's pulling her money out, and then I got to pay them, and I don't have enough money. Like the first 2 months I had money to cover some things. Now I don't, and now we're falling behind, and so I just got to get a job. I know that'll change everything. I'm sitting here bitching and complaining about it ain't gonna do anything. You don't got to tell me this, and I just got to I got to pass the drug test, so I'll get it on my system. I think probably even I was even telling my mom in the car today that I told her that I got to get a job. Too tight on money. Both of us were too tight, and I just got to get a job. And I said, I'll meet a girl. It'll probably change my life around. Because when I had my last job, I was so proud of myself. Like my life was different. It was really like, and then when I lost that job, and I didn't get fired, I quit. But when I quit that job, it's been over a year now, and it's been a different life. Like I told her this. I told her in the car. I said the stress I have about the money worries, the bills and stuff I can't stop thinking about. I probably took 10 years off my life over this past year. I told her this is no way to live, and I know what the answer is. If you need more of an income, I know the answer, right? Anybody would. So I will get around to that, and it depends where I get a job. There's, what else is on my mind. Have you ever thought about working from home? Yes. Yes. And I got hired working from home. And about how many people would you say fired me? How many people left so far? About 30, 45, 50. If we go total people over 6 years, we're hitting triple digits probably, but so I got fired. uh, There are parents out there that outlive their children. All I am saying is be careful if bite you in the butt. Oh, as far as me dying, take me out of my misery. You have no idea. Ever since I started reading the Bible, and before that, you know what I'm telling you, Kim. Jesus makes you want to die. Jesus, the way he explains heaven, and oh my God. Seriously, the only thing that keeps me from killing myself is the uncertainty of going to heaven. I was raised to believe that if you take your own life, it's an instant ticket to hell, because you are taking away the most precious gift God gave you before it was supposed to, right? That's just what's instilled inside me. That's just what I was raised to believe, and it makes sense. God gave you life. If you aren't, if you don't appreciate it and you take it away early, why should you go to heaven? It does make sense. Why would he accept you into heaven? But I'm conflicted, because I heard a pastor say that he believes Jesus died for all sins, which is true. He didn't die just for certain sins. I'm trying to stop my hiccuping. But I choked myself trying to hold it back. I should have just let the come out, right? Anyways. So, I don't know. It's not a big deal, though. Don't try to hold in your hiccups. JP, you need to move in with me. Well, Porch Man, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what. I would have a new life, wouldn't I? You're living the ultimate life, man. Would I get to travel with you during your many, many travels? Or would I be stuck in your house paying rent? You tell me. Hi, Melissa. How have you been? Sorry, I said the thing I said last time I seen you. Sorry I said what I said about your daughter, but I was joking around. I was trying to joke with you, I thought you knew that, but you might have took it the wrong way. We were joking one time about, I guess your daughter wasn't taking showers or something. You said she stinks. So I was living in the past. I don't know if you took it the wrong way, but I apologize for joking about your daughter. I was seriously being harmless about it. There was no hidden motive to try to be mean or anything like that. Sometimes I'll do things like when Highlander came in and he said whatever he said, and he said he was busy. He's not on the internet all day. And I say something like, well, that's good to hear, because you used to be on the internet all day. Like, I do a Donald Trump thing where I build you up. Like when Trump goes, I went to the North Star retirement home, and there's a lot of Trump supporters. Some of them are too old to vote. Did you know you can do that? You can be too old to vote, and they're good people. They're wonderful people, but I gotta say their breath stinks. It smells like old man breath. Something that I'll never have. Beautiful people, but their breath stinks. I gotta say it. You build somebody up just to tear them down. I do that too. Hey, Highlander, how's it going? Huh? How's life treating you? What's this? You got a life outside the internet, Casey. I have a life outside the internet, Casey. So go F yourself, huh? Yeah? Well, that's good to hear, because you used to sit on the internet all day. I'm kind of like, what's his name? That stand-up comedian, the one that's pissed off about everything. Lewis Black. I don't know if he's still alive or not, but he had the form of comedy where he would go on there and bitch about things, right? Just be pissed off at everything and bitch about the society, but he really started ranting. Like, he would rant in his face, get red, and be like, stupid motherfucker, right? It's a Zach Bryan quote, Casey. For some reason, Zach Bryan makes me think of Luke Bryan, just the last name. That's what I was thinking of when he said that. Who cares if Amber blocked you? Let the assholes leave. Yeah, me and her were never going to be together anyways, right? That was all just bullshit. Wishful thinking, all that crap. I don't care what she says about me. I don't care what my brain tells me she might be saying about me. I don't care. I don't care if she has me blocked. I don't care. I ain't gonna sit here and start calling her ugly or anything, because she's my dream woman. I don't care. I don't care if she don't like me no more. I don't give a fuck. I won't apologize for being happy about Pumpkin's karma. I don't care. But I ain't gonna sit here and start saying shit just because she doesn't like me no more. That's what sets me apart from some other people. I'll still sit here and I won't talk about her all the time. Like, I will move on from her. But I'll still have moments where I'll say, probably stuff about give me 2 hours alone with her and, you know. Let's see here. That's what I was thinking when I read that. So yeah, I know what you're saying. Maybe my mom will outlive me, and I hope so. Well, for her sake, maybe not. Man, let's stop talking about this. She would be crushed. She would be like, there was times in the past where I would be talking suicidal, and she would tell me, she tells me a few things. She tells me that if I would do that her holding on to me growing up and just everything she did, it would have been all for nothing. It's true, but you do all that for your child just for them to out themselves, right? It is all for nothing. I feel a sneeze coming. What does that mean? Somebody's thinking about me? It's lingering, too. Yeah. So, did you watch my stream back? If you're still here, Kim, can I delete my stream from last night? I kept it up because I was thinking of you. I was like, well, maybe, that is a random thing to say that you're going to watch my stream back. So, maybe she was serious. So, I kept it up. It could just be allergies. Or it could be somebody thinking about me. Let me live in my fantasy world, damn it. You're the one that keeps me going, JP. Yeah, I don't want to hear any of that. I appreciate it, Casey. And I believe you. Yes, I watched it. Thank you. Good. Now I can delete it. See, I told you weren't missing much. And you probably didn't like the part where I was so amazed. Amazed isn't the word. Shocked by Tina's weight gain. I'm sure you didn't like me pointing that out. But oh, God damn. And I was thinking to myself, maybe that wasn't nice because maybe you never know. Maybe she has a condition now. Like, there's a condition out there that makes you gain weight. Something with your thyroid or something women can get or anybody can get. And you can gain weight from it. Right? So me coming on here and seeing her 75 pounds heavier, at least, and making a big deal out of it, maybe something happened when she lost her leg. So maybe something happened. And I'm clueless with everything, so I was thinking to myself, maybe you should have a filter, right? That's my raw reaction, but maybe it don't make you look too good. That's part of your problem, right? That happens when people get old. Oh yeah? Did they stop shaving that? Did they stop shaving? And well, maybe. Yeah. I should have watched that one vlog about JC. There was something about JC going back to prison or something. See what he looks like nowadays. He probably looks the exact same. Maybe he has just facial hair and stuff. I think one of the last things I seen with him was when Angry Grandpa shipped him off to boarding school. Remember that? He went to military school or something. They were so proud of him. I think I seen something after that where he got in trouble with the law. But that's as far as it went. He was probably like that heavyset dude from Full Metal Jacket that lost his mind, killed Lee Ermey, and then blew his head off. Vincent something his name was. He's in Law and Order. My weight loss journey is going great, and I have been on it for over 2 months now. There you go. How much weight did you lose, Case? You don't got to say what weight you were at and what you are now. Just say how much you lost. But it was just a shock. That's all it was. I remembered her in one way. I haven't looked at her in a while, and she looked totally different. So that was my raw reaction of seeing her for the first time. I know I was sitting there probably looking like Owen Wilson. Wow! 75 at least, wow! Why do I go like this? A broken nose would be like something like, I gotta make it look like something like that. Wow! Well, maybe I'll just stick. That looks like a bull ring more. What am I doing here? I think I have lost over 20 pounds by the looks of it. There you go. Congratulations, Casey. I know it's not easy. Everybody knows it's not easy to lose weight, right? So that's cool. Yeah. I'm sure I'll lose a little bit more and stuff. I don't know. I really don't think about that too much. I know there's a lot of chubby chasers out there from both genders. So it ain't just the women that like big guys or the big guy or guys that like big women. It goes both ways. How much do you want to lose, Casey? Casey, did you ever see The Wishmaster? There's a scene in one of the Wishmaster movies where this girl, this blonde, wants to lose weight. So the whole thing with the Wishmaster movies is they get, I guess, 3 wishes from the demon or whatever. But there's a twist with the wishes. He always finds a way to grant your wish because he has to, but he makes it terrible. So she wished to be thin, right? She wished, even though she was already thin, but you know, they're kind of mocking how women say they're fat when they're not. But she wishes to be thinner and to lose weight, and that's what she wishes for. And he says, wish granted. Right? And then nothing, and then she's just looking around, and all of a sudden she starts gagging. Right? And the demon guy's like, right? And she starts throwing up. And she's looking like the scene from The Exorcist with the pea soup, just right? And she starts losing weight, and she's turned into like skin and bones and shit. Well, anyways, I should go. JP, should I go live tonight? Yeah, why not? If you want to, man, it's Friday night. I don't know how long I'll be here. I don't know. I'm not sitting here. I have nothing else to say about Amber and them. The main thing I want to say was, if she's going to block me because I am happy, Karma. I am happy that Pumpkin Love isn't going through the best time right now, then she should have blocked me. She should have had a problem with Brady when he was putting me through all that fucking bullshit. She was saying how much she loved me and how she wants to fuck me and stuff, but something don't make sense there. So, what's the point of all this? Amber can go fuck herself. I've lost so many. It hurts, it stings, but if she finds herself migrated over to Emma's with everybody else, that's a shame, and I guess she's where she belongs. I don't fucking know. I need to lose 60 more pounds before I reach my target weight. You can do it! You can do it all night long! Porch. Porch? It's a little too late for me, brother. There is no moving on and giving me a shout out to, because you heard my whole rant about how I can't ever, well. Anyways. If those clips wouldn't exist, I would have a shot. But I did that to myself. That's something Casey didn't do, and I did to myself. Well, anyways, Casey, if you already lost about 20 pounds, then you definitely can do it. I mean, anybody can lose weight. You just got to stick to it and be able to stick to it. And a lot of times, I think all the time, it feels like nothing's happening, right? You're starving yourself and doing all this bull crap and nothing's happening. And then all of a sudden, a little weight starts coming off. And then once that starts happening, it's like it just starts coming off. So you just got to hang on to it. Damn, how big are you? Are you that black dude? Are you the black? Hey, are you that black guy that your Twitter picture is a picture of you, but then you're with a girl and it's a white girl's face pasted on somebody else, like you're stalking somebody because you want to have a zebra baby? It's a little fetish of yours and no white girls want you where you live? I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. So I'll shut up. But are you him? You look like him. He's a chubby black dude. Well, maybe you're not. No, never mind. See, your face is turned. But with your face turned, it's a possibility. Inconceivable. Showing your face around here, huh? All right. I am obese. I am not going to lie. But you're not my 600-pound life. You're not even my 300. Well, you're not even my 400-pound. You're not my 300-pound life. Like, seriously. Do you, like, if you go by what the doctors considered obese, what is it, like 10 pounds past 130? Like, come on. I'm not black. Oh, yeah? Oh, it's the black and white picture that fooled me then. It's the not monochrome. That's not monochrome, but it's the black and white that fooled me. It's hard to tell. So sorry. I wonder if I would look black. Can I? No, I can't turn this black and white. Hey, maybe I can. Let's see. Maybe I can. Hold on. I got to learn how to do this stuff. I don't think you can, but we're about to find out right now. Never say never. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I get introduced to you, Black JP. Oh, you can still see I'm white as hell. God damn. I won't keep it black and white too long because before I know I'll be acting out a Three Stooges skit or something. All right, go back normal. Well, anyways, you're not him, so just forget about this. I should have looked his name, but I just blocked him. Yes, but if I did not change, and I'll stop talking about this black dude that wants this white girl and wants a zebra because I don't know his name. I'll just shut up. Yes, but if I did not change what I was doing. Oh, that's possible. But you'd have a while to go to hit 600 pounds. Oh, that's a huge bitch. Love of my life, you've heard me. Hey, which one of you said, who cares about Amber? Let those assholes leave or something. Who said that? I forget who said that. You get the brownie point of the night. Thank you. That's right. See, that's all I need. Just some people to be on my side. Help guide me. Right? I keep telling Casey tries to guide me. She tries to guide this big train. And I tell her, you know, certain moments, don't pull that lever that switches the track. Leave that, but she still tries. She can't keep her hands off it, and she's not good at it. So she's like, someday you have 1 billion subscribers. Goes to a fucking just like a track that's half built. It never got finished, right? What classifies an obese where you live, Casey? Uh, I don't know. I wish you were fat right now, because I'd have to come back. I don't know. How much is it where you live? But you're not fat, so this sucks. See, that's why only skinny people should make fun of fat people. See, when it's somebody like Tina Dandridge, it's like, what the hell are you talking about? You're fatter than he is. Why are you saying this shit? It doesn't look right. If you're bigger than the person. Let's see. Casey, don't put in how much you weigh. Although it's not extremely big, they're just looking for anything against you. So don't put anything. Don't fall for their bullshit. They're trolls. I spilled my drink again. I did that last night. Got all over my shirt. But we can look that up though. Let me see here. No, I can't. I don't got my phone. Never mind. But you can Google what is considered obese in Australia. You know, not one of you have come my way and admitted you were wrong about her. When you all said she was Savannah, or at least some of you, none of you that claimed that came my way and said we were wrong. Why can't you admit your wrongs? Why is it always me that's a narcissist, that's all this stuff, when you guys got bigger egos than I do? You can't admit. I've done apology streams. I have humbled myself so much. I have not seen anything like that from any of you. I think you just try to tear me down for shit you guys can't do. Right? Uh-oh. Someone deleted their comment. Can't tell you how much bullshit I had to go through when Casey first started coming around. You all kept saying she was going to flip because she's a troll. She's trolling me. She's Savannah. Right? That was the main thing I heard. Casey Savannah. Well, now you guys are using her baby picture or something that you found, and you can see she's not Savannah. She's a brunette. Savannah's as blonde as they come. Well, not really. Christina Applegate was as blonde as they came. From Married with Children. When she was older, she looked regular, but when she was a kid, she had like white hair. From like the first 2-3 seasons, she looked albino. Oh my lord, what did I miss? Apologies. I have no idea. I don't know what I was talking about. Sorry, Kim. What was I just talking about? Oh, about how much you weigh in Australia? He was asking, he's trying to make fun of Casey for being overweight. I hope someday you become a fat ass. Hope someday you become a fat ass. That way you'll be sitting there eating a piece of pizza. Somebody calls you names, and you're there going, beefcake, right? I hope that happens to you. Yep. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to feel different starting now. I don't know. After about the third day of not doing it, I don't know. Things change a little bit, so. But the first 3 days it's not too easy. I mean, it's not that bad, I guess. It's not that bad. Man, I'm going to be so behind on these damn bills that when I get this job, by the time I get it, I'm going to be giving up all my damn paychecks for a little bit, but it's no big deal. My dick is fat. Yeah? How many times have you used that line? Sitting on the internet with different... Yeah. Probably most of your life, right? No, you don't look... I don't want to make you older than you are. I don't know if you're old enough to remember the Yahoo chat room days and stuff. Remember the Yahoo chat room days? I wonder why they got rid of that. That really took me back, man. Yahoo chat rooms, they'd have different categories and stuff like 90s music, just a whole bunch of shit. Country life. Yeah. God, that takes me back. My brother wanted coffee. See, instead of coffee, I'd be demanding you to get me some iced tea all the time. When you get your job, you'll get everything worked out. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not sitting here crying about it. Plus, I don't know. There's no sense to do stuff like that. Especially with this stuff that you can fix. If it was something I can't fix, like, you know. When you get your job, you'll get everything worked out. It will take a little bit, but it's worth it. Yep, I know. The first thing I got to do is I got to be careful because I don't want nobody coming to where I live because y'all know where I live. I don't want you guys burning down my house or something, but we don't have house insurance. So first thing I got to get our house insurance again. It is what it is. I just thank God we don't have a mortgage. Thank God, you know, we don't have. So I made sure I was on top of her with paying the house taxes that came in, which I got to make sure. Yeah, whatever. I'm getting into stuff here that's nobody's business. My brother gets $1,300 a week. Gosh, he is a road worker. Yeah, they get paid a lot. I heard construction crews, you can get paid good money there. Maybe I should look into that. What kind of qualifications would you need to stand there and hold a sign? Right? I'm not applying to sit there and sweat my ass off and chop up bricks and stuff or with jam. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not gonna do any of that. But I'll stand there with the slow sign and stop, right? I'll do that. When I go in for the interview, I'll just tell them if I can't fix it, it's free or some shit. I don't know. YouTube is YouTube stuff, you know, not real life stuff. Yeah. I just fell in love with the wrong people. I fell in love with people who, it was just the wrong crowd. So. But them getting personal people involved just to laugh at me, just to try to get dirt. I don't like them interrupting people's lives for internet entertainment. I don't like when they do that to anybody, not just me, but it's such like they fuck with people, they interrupt people's lives that don't care about that person or don't want, like they're living their life. I don't know. It is what it is. They get dirt on people. They try to get dirt on people so they can feel like they're not the fucking losers they are. Just to make themselves feel a little better. Whatever. They say they do it for entertainment, but you can't find anything else to entertain you. That says a lot. You can't find one fucking thing to do as a group than to dox people and just fuck with their families and whatever that you do. I know what you do, but you don't always do the same thing to different individuals. Believe it or not, I heard that you get a lot of money to hold up the road signs. If you would have to go to college or something to be a part of that, that's bullshit. So if I go to a construction company and be like, heard I can get $25 an hour for holding a stop sign. I would be at the other end all nervous on my first day, right? Because you got to be with a walkie-talkie in sync. Like, they tell you when to put the stop and they put the slow and then vice versa, right? So they would tell me, you know, tell them when to put the stop sign, right? and the cars are passing. He has slow, I have stop, and I'm there. Right, 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 right. Now, no, now, no, 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 then. God dang. That's why I can't be a stand-up comedian. I'd be the only comedian that would laugh more at my own jokes than the audience, right? Probably because you have to hold them up for, yeah, probably like 10-hour days, right? Just stand, yeah. You have to get shoes that are real soft. Like I'm sure there's things out there to help you. Hey man, you're off to a great start, Porch. You're off to an amazing start. Just keep doing what you're doing. And I'm telling you, man, you're off to a great start. I love it. I love seeing somebody like you have success than some other people, So look at that, man. Within what, a month? Within a month, you have almost triple the subscribers Emma has. Look at that fucking shit. Look at that. That's what I mean. Doing that stuff, like, bullying people, it only goes so far. It's just a group, But what you're doing, that can reach out to people. That can, like, movie reviews, be in there, right? Like, don't ever change, Porch. That's what I'm trying to say. You're doing something right. That's why some of these people are stuck with what they have and they just accept it. And you're growing constantly. So that's cool, man. You're not the only one out there that's growing. And if I didn't fuck myself over with those weak moments that they saved, I would go your route, brother. I would go your route. I would try to have, people meet new people like you that would help me, give me shout outs, and I would completely move on. Right? It just wasn't meant for me, and that's okay. But for you, you can live the dream for the both of us, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's the right thing. Maybe you should start doing movie reviews, JP. Maybe I should go away. I'm a fly on the wall at this point, and they're trying to slap me. They're trying to kill me, so. No, my plan, if you want to know, if you haven't figured out, my plan is just do this for however long, whatever comes my way until I go away. Whenever I feel like it's the time to go away, get a job and go from there. I can't say get a job and meet a girl, because if it happens, that's great. But that would be a plus. But get a job and just go from there and get caught up on the bills and focus on that stuff. Right? And I'm sure, slowly but surely as time goes, I will forget that a lot of this ever happened. I'll forget about YouTube for the most part. Especially if I get, I'm talking about my life completely changing and just, when things happen, when life happens, certain things that were once relevant, I don't know. You probably kick yourself in the ass for wasting so much time doing that. You should start doing YouTube shorts, JP. I told you, if I ever do YouTube shorts, I'm going all out. That's why I don't do them. I need to buy an orange wig that looks like it's a comb over. I already have the microphone. Right? Don't do it! Oh, Christ! I already have the microphone, says a I. Hold on here. I don't know where my air conditioner is. Okay. Have an orange wig. Looks like a comb over. Let's see, what else would I need? A suit. I want a suit with a red tie and a MAGA hat. Or not a hat because it would cover up the wig, but maybe a MAGA hat that I'll just... No, I can't hold it because I don't know. Maybe I'll do this with the hat. Either way, I need a MAGA hat. Maybe I can just throw it at the camera like I'm throwing it at the audience or something. And that's all I need. Then I can sit here and I can say,
Big league. Butler, Pennsylvania. It was a beautiful day. The birds were happy. The sun was shining. The people were there to celebrate. There was a celebration. It was a celebration. Happy. I came out to a happy crowd. I came out to happy birds. I came out to bees, trying to have sex with them. I've come out with a happy speech. I was happy. And then there was a punk kid, a 20-year-old punk kid that was not so happy. He was not so happy, and I took what probably was a bullet to the ear, and I went down, and the wonderful Secret Service covered me, and they said, "Sir, are you okay?" I said, "Why is there so much blood?" There was so much blood. They said, "Sir, it's because your ear bleeds more than any other part of the body." And I said, "Why is there so much blood?" It became a red sorrow day. They ushered me to the completely bulletproof motorcade, rushed me to the Butler, Pennsylvania emergency room, and I survived. The demi-rats, they tried to bankrupt me, they tried to kill me, they did. They tried to kill me with their rhetoric, went back to Butler, Pennsylvania. I went back to Butler. All the slanted roofs were looked over. Butler, Pennsylvania. They're eating dogs. The migrant, we call it migrant crime, or as I like to call it, Biden crime. Biden and Harris crime. They're eating people's dogs. They're ripping off the cats' faces, and they're mutilating these animals because they're hungry. They're hungry migrants. Hungry migrants eating these pets. Our lovely pets. Completely torn apart. They're eating their faces. Big league.
All right. Well, that's what we get for making fun of Joe Biden's debacle and whatnot. Mm-hmm. I heard that they're releasing body cam footage from different cops in Springfield, Ohio, of people's like animals really getting eaten by mice. Like, it's a true thing that he said. It sounds crazy. It sounds like it's easy to make fun of, but it's really happening. I wish he wouldn't have said that though, but it is what it is. And I do not buy my subs. Viral shorts. Anybody that says, look, Porch, they're just trying to harass you so you leave me. They've done it to Casey, though. I don't know. I don't know where Kim comes from, but they're going to do it to everybody. That's another reason why people are hesitant to come in my chats. I think I make people feel comfortable, but I got a lot of the wrong people that watch me. I understand. It's a package now, right? It is what it is. So I'll see where life takes me. Maybe a couple years from now I'll come back and go on a different side of YouTube. Don't even announce anything. Just really like a gaming. Just do nothing but gaming, or come up with something and try it again. But I need a Charlotte Flair type absence, right? I need a Charlotte Flair. How can you miss me if I don't go away? It's one of those deals. I need a Charlotte Flair injury type absence. I'm talking 13 plus months. It has to be. The illegals from Haiti are the ones eating those animals. I still wish he wouldn't have said it, Kim. And I really wish, more than that, I wish he wouldn't have took Kamala's bait. The moment he took the bait about the rally sizes and people walking out, which you know she's lying about people walking out, but she's just saying it to bait him, right? His ego. And it could have backfired. I wish it would have, and bit her in that fucking ass. But she got him. She got under his skin. Son of a bitch. I thought he would be better than that. You know what I wish he would have done? If he couldn't let that go, I wish he would have said,
I'll answer your question, but she said something about rallies. Can your camera zoom? I'll walk up to it. Camera 1, right? That's my side. Camera 1. I want to show you a video from my phone.
Right, and just show the video of people walking out of her rallies and shit. If he had to go that route. But what he should have done, he would have totally destroyed her. It would have been another Biden debate. If he would have just simply, not just at the end, if he would have done it the whole time, every time she said something about a rally or anything that wasn't, if he would have just focused and said, what are your policies? If he would have just said she has no policies, not sprinkled throughout the debate, but nothing but that. Don't talk about anything with you. I wish he would have went out. I know he probably can't do that because, don't say he's not winning with something because they know that. But I wish when she said about the rallies, I wish he would have said, let's talk about what the American people care about, or something to totally throw her off, right? But they knew he wouldn't. He should have hammered down, because CNN, who I think is usually favored towards the Democrats, CNN I heard today, uploaded a clip from the debate to their TikTok. I didn't know they had one, of the ending, the closing statement from Trump, but how he started. They uploaded a clip where he said that she's been in office for 3 years. Why hasn't she done this yet? Like, why? And it has 17 million views, over 17 million views within one day, over 17 million views and over 1 million likes, they were saying. That's the message he should have done the whole time. Why hasn't she done it? Remember, America, remember, she's been in office for 4 years now. She's in every meeting with the President of the United States. Why hasn't she done what she says she's going to do on day one? She's already there. She already had a day one. And then when she said, like, I just wish he didn't prep. His preparation is his rallies. So he goes in there talking about, the dogs being eaten and the stuff he says to the mega crowd. If he would have just prepped a little bit to have those comebacks ready. And then, like, when she would say, someone needs to remind the former president that he's debating me and not Biden. He's not going against Joe Biden anymore. I wish he would have said something like, I would debate you and I would stop talking about Biden if I would know your policies. Like something. He could have owned her, man. He could have owned that. He could have just, it would have been the end of the Democrats. You can't have two fail at once. Like, he really fucked that up. And that's what I was thinking while I was watching it go down, and I'm just glad I had Mary Jane for that. Because I was like, damn it. And that's why when he took the bait about the rally size and stuff, she did that whole like this and shit like that, making those, she looked immature doing that, but whatever. Did you hear it came out that her earrings were earpieces? The company that made the earpiece came out and said, yeah, that's our product. because people were saying, well, maybe it's just earrings. They were saying. So she's getting a lot. They're getting a lot of fucking shit with her having 2 earpieces there. They're getting a lot of shit for them for the one moderator being one of her sorority sisters. Like, this is bullshit, right? Trump said there will not be a third debate. I think he is using that as leverage because she wants another debate real bad all of a sudden. So I think he's using that as a negation. I'm not saying that right. Anyways, tactic. Yeah, negation. No, what the hell? Help me, Case. Anyways, so he's using that as a tactic. And then he'll eventually say, if you want to debate me, Fox News, Sean Hannity, some shit like that. I'll debate you a third time, but it won't be no, you know, right? Because it's pointless. It's 3-on-1. It's everybody knows what Trump stands for. Everybody knows what Trump stands for, and right, so yeah. You know, I shouldn't have wanted anything to do with Amber anyways. The moment she lied about that shit with her kids, I shouldn't have just, I completely overlooked that. Like, I just kind of brushed it aside and just forgave her. And like, I didn't even talk about it to make her look like the liar she is. I kind of just forgave it when she was talking to me. I just kind of just didn't bring it up. It, you know, just kind of forget about it. Shouldn't have done that, right? That's a pretty big lie to make up, to make you look bad too. Oh, well. It's not a big deal. If I wouldn't talk about it, nobody would even remember, so. The reason why he does not want to do another debate is because it doesn't really change much. No. I'm surprised to hear... See, you gotta be careful what Fox News says because they're biased towards Trump. Just like you don't listen to ABC because they're biased towards Kamala. In Fox's polls, Trump's leading by whatever points, and, you know, by their polls, Kamala's leading, beating him by 20 points. So, polls mean nothing. They ask people that already know who they want and shit. I seen somebody leave a comment saying that they've been voting for 70 years and they never got polled once. So he'd like to know who these people are. So I don't listen to any of that crap. I do not listen to any of that crap at all. Yeah. Something keeps sitting on my mind, but I just don't think I want to do it. I don't know. And I really don't have too many people I can turn to for advice, but negotiate. What the fuck? Why couldn't I? What was I saying earlier? Negotiate? What was I saying? Negotiate. What the hell was I saying earlier? Maybe it's good I'm getting clean. Anyways. Nah, I forget what I was talking about. God damn. What is on your mind, JP? I want to punch Amber. I do. Just clip that fucking shit. I want to punch her for not blocking Brady, but blocking me. I want to punch her so bad. Maybe not as hard as her ex-husband, but... Or her ex guy, but... No, seriously. I am not too happy with that. I wouldn't really punch her. The soundbite's already there. Congratulations. But I'm not too happy. Because I remember the times I was going through that shit and it was okay. It was okay. But let me feel like a little justice is happening for me, and I'm terrible. That's what's on my mind. Deciding if I want to talk about different things that I really shouldn't talk about. And I won't. But the temptation's there because fuck it, right? But I'm not going to. I'm not going to talk about anything she told me in private. She told me a lot of shit, and she would always follow. She would follow some of that shit up with. Not even my mom knows about this, so she trusted me with some things that I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be that person. Fuck it. Hey, look at this. Look, I find out that Amber blocks me, and Melissa's back. Like, so that's just like, who did I lose? And then Jim Tom was there, like within 5 minutes, saying you're a hard man to fight. Who the hell walked away? Simply me. And then, boom, there was Jim Tom. Now, Case, I was hoping you were right throughout this time, and I was hoping I'd get more people and new people that way. That way they wouldn't feel like they're worth so much, but it is what it is. I still think I need to break the internet in a good way. Avocado, no, Nikocado avocado. It'll come. Nikocado avocado. Break the internet in a way like that, but different. I am not sure why she even came back. I don't know. I don't know. It's like the Twilight Zone. I don't know why. That's something I just never realized. And I guess it was always there, but people just leave so fast and they come back and they leave. Like they're not really ride or die. There is none of that on here. So, and it's just the internet, but it's a disappointment because I thought of it in a different way. So knowing that I have to think of it in this way, it's a disappointment. I like the other thought better, where it's like a family and it's you're there for each other, and this is terrible. This is fucking so. Yeah, it is what it is. I think to myself, I used to say if they can sleep at night, then whatever. But obviously they can. So it's well, this is how I was talking to God. Like, why isn't nothing happening to these people that do this? And now something happened to Pumpkin Love. So I'm just at this moment I'm waiting to see if something happens to Brady and or other people, just to see, to see if it's really karma or not. Because there was names before hers. God don't choose, God don't let you choose who's before who, I'm sure, but I will always be here for you, JP. Well, like I told you, Casey, when I do get away from this, if you start, I know you'll start sending me gift cards and shit. That's your go-to. But I'm telling you, I will not open your packages. So I don't want to see you waste your money because I know you don't have much. So I'm telling you, no matter how much you want to message me, don't do it through Amazon. Don't do gifts and tie your messages to them because I'm not going to see them and you're just wasting your money. And with how I am, I don't even think I will, I'll send it back to sender. I don't even think I'll do that. Send the package back to Amazon, refused, whatever. I think I'll just throw them away. I'm a simple man. So that thought bugs me. So when I delete this channel, because I made a promise to myself, and I made a promise to Jim Thomas stuff that I wouldn't, I'll keep this channel until the real end. That's it. Don't try to reach out to me, Casey. Just don't. You got to fix whatever's in your mind that's making you obsessed over me, because you are literally over 10,000 miles away. We will never be together. I make that much clear to you. And I think you know this. Well, no, you don't. You say that no, you don't. You think we'll be together. you got to live in reality. It's not just the distance. You have to ask yourself, would I really leave the situation I'm in? Do I see myself getting a passport, going into an airport, right? Going all by myself for JP to pick me up in Philadelphia or wherever it may be. You have to really be real about it. You can't just look at me and say, he's cute, he saved my life, I love him, and then think we're going to be together. If you lived in the States, yes, because I drive. If we want to be together, then that's always a thing. I could drive and come to you. But you are not only in a different country, you're in probably like, you might be further than Iraq. Let me look that shit up. I hope you catch my drift. So, when I delete this channel, and I delete the Twitter and everything, that means I'm leaving this behind. And you are a part of this. I'm leaving you behind. Which that means I don't want to see your messages. I don't want to see how I am your life and how I light up your, like, and how loyal you are. I don't care about any of that because this is dead to me. I don't know if you think that you aren't a part of this, but you are a part of YouTube. You helped ruin what I probably could have had. I probably would have been so, man, I can't imagine. With my personality and the way I joke around, my impressions, if I would have met the right people, man, I would have been huge. But we're at a point of no return, so I got to leave this behind and stop trying. I got to leave it behind. Or I could keep going live, get rid of Casey since she is part of my misery. Not with the hopes of bringing people back, because a lot of them I don't want back. But I could go live and be with Porchman and Boomhauer and the ones I see, Jim Tom and stuff. I could keep doing that. And if I go that route, then basically what I would do is just pretty much just do what I like doing, going live and chilling out, you know. But what comes with that is if I go live for them, don't do what I'm doing tonight, constantly talking about the people that should be dead to me, right? So I got to just focus on them. That's an option. As far as my family, as far as them saying they're going to call my family and shit, I really don't care. A lot of my family I don't know, and the ones I do know, they don't know about different troll names, but they know about an Isaac, and they know the shit with what he would put me through with the cops, and they knew how ugly it was getting years ago, and they were not too happy with this cat from Pittsburgh. So if they start getting messed with, like if they start getting interrupted with their daily lives, they'll probably just go to the cops or something. I don't want to, but so as far as their threats, that wouldn't keep me away. They already reached out to my ex. It's not a big deal. Some people will tell them to go fuck themselves and they'll seek the cops if they have to. Others will talk dirt. That's life. Depends, you know. So that ain't what's going to keep me away. I don't give a damn. Maybe it would affect me more if I search shit and I watch shit, but I don't. So you can't be affected if you don't know what's going on. Why didn't you remove her a long time ago with her being such a problem? Because she says I save her life, and when I do get rid of her, I have tried in the past, Kim, but it just never lasted long. When I do get rid of her, she completely messages everything, saying that she's starting to feel down, she's starting to feel suicidal, and then I just got too big of a heart. So I don't know. It's not so much that I chose her over the ones who I ran about now. I've never had this experience before, and I don't know how to, well, I know how I should have handled it, but I just don't have the heart to. So, I fucked myself over. Yes, I hurt myself. Why not? It is what it is. Sorry, I had to get my dad his meds. How old's your dad? Man, my dad, if he was still alive, he'd be, my goodness. Wow. He died at 72. That was 10. He'd be 82 years old. Wow. Wow, I can't even think of my dad as 82, right? Yeah, because he died in 2004. Wow, 82 years old. I'll have to say that to my mom. She'll probably be like, I know, but I'll still say to her, I'll be like, Mom, do you know if dad would still be alive, he'd be 82 now? She is wrong for saying that to you. She is the only person responsible for her life. I know, right? I miss my mom. I miss my dad. I talk about my mom dying so much is because it's my biggest fear. People twist that, and I know it's easy to twist something like that when I'm coming up here saying about, I should leave this message because it'll give me something to cry to or something. I mean that in a different way, but I see how it sounds. But I talk about that stuff so much, not because I want her to go. They make it look like I want her to go and I'm celebrating. It's because I'm just scared of it happening. I know it's coming, and I know how I am. I know I'm not the most emotionally strong person, and I just know deep down that when she dies, I'll go. And the whole thing's scary because I don't know what to expect with death. You know, I just know when she goes, I'll lose my mind, but not in a public way. Like I won't go shoot up I'm not gonna do anything bad, but I won't be emotionally strong enough. So that's probably why she has in her will that I get the house and I'm the executor, and she has me as everything. But she has it in there that if I don't survive her past 30 days, then it gets split in half with my brothers, with two my brothers. She knows I'll kill myself within 30 days. I figured it out. If she was still here, I would tell her about you. Oh, yeah? Well, I'm sorry you lost her. She's in a far better place than this violent, judgmental world. She really is. Same goes for that Wendy girl and Joker Travels. He passed. You don't know him, but Joker Travels. He's one of my original viewers. Dizzy. She passed. Jesus. They're in a far better place. And so many of us have lost people we loved. I have seen countless times people come in the chat saying that someone they knew just passed away. You know, like Butterfly Kisses with her friend dying of brain cancer. They're in a far better place. So that's it. That's the thing that helps me get over, not get over, but helps me cope with my father's death. Just knowing he's not in pain no more, and we're here looking at World War III. He's not looking at World War III wherever he's at. So I am my dad's home nurse. I'm the only one left. Well, God bless you for being there for him, Melissa. That's kind of like Albert. Not as extreme, but Albert's there for Tina. I liked what I was seeing. Him putting on her fake leg, being gentle with her nub, and walking out with the bedpan, joking with Michael about him emptying it. So I liked what I saw. I just can't imagine Tina using it. I don't want to imagine that. Never mind. No. God, no. I don't want to act that out. Her rolling to her side and trying to lift her. Now stop. The hoist. I'm having issues here. Anyways. But hey. Kind of like with my mom, it's like that with your dad, Melissa. We still have them. We know we're at their final years and whatever, but don't think about that. Just enjoy them, make memories, do what's right so you have no regrets, right? So, you being there, taking care of him. And if you have any regrets, try to make them right while you still have them. That's what I've done with my mom. There's been many times when we would go drive around within this past year where I apologize for being so hard to raise, and I apologize for some of the things I feel guilty for that I did when I was younger. And, she says nothing but good. Like, she comforts me like it's okay. So, and then there's been so many times where she thanks me for still being here with her, and she says she wouldn't know what she would do if I wouldn't be around to help her, because she knows she's starting to have a memory issue. Like, she even says to me, my memory's getting really bad. And I said, and then the last two times she said that to me, I always respond with, well, Mom, you have to remember you're not young anymore. You're not a young pup. It's natural. You can't help it, but at least it's not. At least you know who I am, and it's little things. At least when you forget something, if somebody reminds you, you remember right away. So it could be far worse. And then I tell her that I see a lot of cases where it doesn't progress. I'm lying to her about that. I don't know if it's true or not, but you don't get to the point where it's real bad and you forget, it just stays with the little things, just real little short-term memory type things, right? So you do more for your mom than some of their whole life. Well, they think they know me because of what they see on here. They don't know what I'm like when I'm off of here. They don't live with me. So when they would come in saying that I steal from my mom and I abuse my mom, that's nothing but just troll talk. Because they're not here with me. They don't know how I treat her. Me and my mom are like best friends. That's why I'm so scared of losing her. So, and I know, look, if you get annoyed with the way I talk about losing my mom all the time, you just wouldn't like me. Because I have been talking this way since I was 9 years old. I have had such a fear of losing her that my psychiatrist and my mom would say, enjoy me while you have me. I used to sit on the couch, or not sit, but I used to lay on the couch and cry because I was so scared I was going to lose my mom. Because in my mind, back then, she was like my age. Like, she was like 40. No, she was older. She was like 50, right? 40, 50. But in my mind, to a younger kid, and, all the other kids have younger parents, and yeah, I was just afraid of losing her. I always was. I don't know. Your mom is awesome. Yeah. I guess what I was hoping was just, I think I was trying to build something on here that when I do lose her, I'll have somebody to turn to. Because it's a lot easier to come on here and cry to strangers than it is to cry to your brother or like a best friend like Kurt. I don't know if that makes sense, but I find it easier. But I think that was my original hopes for this, but now I see, I messed that up. Maybe I could have had that. Maybe some of those people would have been, they would have been there. But it just wasn't meant to be. As soon as you are born, we start dying. Ain't that the truth? Hey, I heard somebody say once, and this somebody said that they believe death is like birth. You don't remember when you were born. They think it's a transition, right? And that could be. Maybe reincarnation's true. Maybe you don't remember when you die. It's like birth, but then next thing you know, you're a squirrel. You don't remember you were a human. I don't know. Find yourself tasting a nut for the first time, shoving it in the side of your cheek and just making a face, and then just grabbing a whole bunch more after you taste it. Tightrope walking on wires, right? Don't know you're about to get shocked. You just none the wiser. Now I'm picturing that ice age squirrel chasing that nut around. You always have me to turn to. Yeah, I know. And I know you'll be there if I ever need you. I'll keep that in mind. I will. So, I'm hoping not to lose my mom for a while. And if I'm blessed with that, I won't. So even like what I'm saying is, even if I do go away here, maybe I'll reach out whenever something might happen. I never thought of it like that. Interesting thought, though. That's right. That's right. Do you know how tempted I am? Casey's gonna send me a donation on within the next week or so. Do you know how tempted I am just not to pay my one bill and just get an ounce of Mary Jane? If I go through my first hookup, I can get 2 ounces. That's the guy that takes advantage of me. The reason I say about getting, the reason the one charges 200, the other one's 100. Of course, go with the 100, but he's good for coming in a pinch. He's a direct contact. He can have it that day. He doesn't really need any notice. The first hookup, I have to wear my Breaking Bad shirt, and I got to go through a third party. Then I got to meet up with the third party. Never met this Heisenberg guy. I don't know. Supposedly his stuff is the greenest and the purest. I don't know. Hey, I did want to give a shout out. I don't know how many are going to watch this back, but especially since I started ranting or started talking the way I was, but I got a nice message from somebody that I haven't heard from a long time on Twitter. It's my first message request in a while that wasn't a porn bot. Facts. Check out my bio, right? Like, why? Why would I? Why? Just because in my profile picture I look like this? You don't know me. Maybe I got a beautiful, like, well, you know, what? Maybe I don't want to check your bio. I should write back to those people. I've seen hotter. I should put them down. See what they say. Instead of reporting them for spam and block, like, no, I don't block them. I just delete the conversation. I hate blocking people. I really do. And when I block people, like even people that really are terrible to me, like Emma, I blocked her on Twitter. After a while, I just unblock everybody. I just don't like having people on my block list. I just don't like it. What about me? I message you all the time. Yeah, you do. No, I'm talking about message requests, Casey. I got a message request. I heard from somebody different. Anyways, it was nice to hear from her, and she was telling me about how she went to a race and she seen Dell Jr. and she tried to find me on Facebook to show me the video, but I'm not on Facebook. I guess she just found my channel again. I don't know. Paying your bills is more important. I know. I'll pay the bill, Kim. Don't worry. I know. Maybe if I sober up a little bit, maybe it'll help me from coming on here and acting like angry grandpa, right? Oh, God damn. Oh, God damn, Kim. God damn, why won't they come, right? Doing stupid shit like that, making people hate you even more. OAGP is not a goddamn e-beggar. You don't got a goddamn wife that took all your goddamn money and spent it at Graceland. Goddamn motherfucker. Oh, goddamn. I'll be more in my right mind. But I guess I'm going to get out of here. Thought I saw something at first. It was just the Packer. Something I don't really use anymore, but then I just seen this. I seen this sticking out. There was something on top of it. And I knew it was, but I was thinking, it's worth a look. Yeah. It's still early. Is it? I didn't look at the time. Time's over here. 8:26. Yeah. I'm not going to be doing any reactions or anything. I don't know. If I would start reacting to that stuff, it would probably be just more the stuff that has Tina in it. Because, yeah, I don't know. The other stuff wasn't keeping my interest. It was just, it's not my cup of tea. At least they weren't doing poop jokes all the time. That made it nicer. I think the one out of all of them that looks the most improved, I would say, is Jennifer. Jennifer's known to be a mess, and her hair looks nice. Whether it's a wig or not, I don't care. She's got her dentures in. They look, I didn't really look too hard, but I'm sure they look clean. Her breasts look a little bigger. but I really didn't talk about that because somebody said she has breast cancer. Adam F said she has breast cancer, so I ain't gonna bring that. It's a touchy subject then. But yeah, I guess she looks the most improved, and the way she was acting, like it was yeah. Kimberly looks the same, a little more gray underneath the, if you lift her hair up, a little more gray. She got a big fat ass, don't she? I forgot about that. She got a big fat ass. Michael looks the same amount of gray. Maybe lost a little weight. I don't know. It's hard to tell. So Michael looks the same. And then you got my reaction with Tina. I would die a happy man if I could watch movies with you guys. If I could come on here and just do the split screen like I did with the clickbait reaction, but have a movie going. Man, there's so much. I would blow your world wide open. First movie I would play would be Kurt Russell's Breakdown. Second movie would be Wes Craven's The People Under the Stairs. Third movie would probably be a movie called Gacy with the guy that played Francis in Pee-wee's Big Adventure. He plays the part of John Wayne Gacy, that serial killer. It's a very good movie. Next, I'd probably play Italian Stallion. We'd watch that. It's the porno that Sylvester Stallone made. Did you ever see that? It's in the 70s, right before Rocky Balboa. He did it to make money, he was broke. He had the idea for Rocky, but he had no money. It's hard. He's starting out. He did a little softcore porno. You don't see him having sex with anybody, but you see him dancing around in a circle with a bunch of hippie girls with his damn dick doing the Ball Johnson dance. Dick going one way, the ball's going the other way, and hey, come together now. Hey. Anyways, we'd watch that because, there is a part where he's laying in some cabin on the floor. They have a carpet, and he's laying there on his side, and he has a girl next to him, and he's putting his fingers through her hair, and he's there going. Yeah, you absolutely. Just rolling, just the fingers through the air, right? Through the hair. I heard that it was originally called something else, but then they changed the name of it to Italian Stallion after Rocky got so big, because he was known as the Italian Stallion in the movie. So I don't know what it was originally called. Probably some Italian dude with I don't know. The schlong without the thongs. I don't know, something. But then they changed it to Italian Stallion, which I don't think he was too happy about that, because I think he went to forget about that part of his life. I think he talked about already how he wasn't happy. Like, he didn't like that they did that. Tina is funny. Yes, Tina is definitely, like I said, the stuff without her, it's boring to me. Speak for yourself, but it's boring. It was not, the whole thing with Grimm and just Jennifer and Bridget cheating on, nah, it's just, I don't know, it's not my thing. But we get to Tina. You ain't living here, you fat ugly fuck, right? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I was truly amazed how good she walks with her fake leg. I was expecting, like, the guy that I know that has one, like, he goes slow and it hurts, and it just, I don't know. Sometimes he needs help, like going up the stairs and stuff, like he'll hold your shoulder and you got to walk with him and stuff. So I don't know. She looked like, I don't know. He also says that, the surgery wasn't done right and the leg doesn't fit him like it should and shit. I don't know. So, but I was amazed how smooth she was walking, and I am glad, because when she got her leg cut off, I see nothing but her in wheelchairs. You know, and she was rolling herself up a ramp. Isaac was making fun of her. I don't know where she was at. There was no ramp at her trailer. That was just stairs, unless they got rid of it. Once she got her leg, who knows? But I'm happy about that. I don't hate Tina. She's just. All right, I don't have too much love for her. I'll be honest with you. I don't have too much love. I don't have too much love for her. Yeah, I heard that they were saving the Taylor Swift endorsement for October, but because of the debates, like, I guess they wanted to just have that to try to hit a home run. I don't know. Supposedly she was supposed to wait till October to announce that she's with Kamala, but she announced it after the debate. I don't know. I was really hoping she would bomb, but she didn't, so. We got 50 days left till the, till I guess the election night. Oh. I don't think it'll change much anyway. Yeah, everything I'm hearing, even from the pro-Harris organizations, like, they're saying, I'm hearing comments like the needle didn't move much after the debate, and like even they're saying so. I mean, I thought she whooped his ass. That's why I act the way I do. I thought she did good. I really thought I'm sure she persuades some people without even really talking about anything. Like, she didn't talk about any of her policies. She's talked about how she grew up a middle-class girl, and right, she didn't get into anything. It was all rehearsed, but still, she didn't fumble. She didn't lose her words. She didn't become a word salad at really any point. I noticed somebody must have talked to her about the cackling. Did you notice she wasn't laughing? So somebody definitely talked to her, because that's a natural thing. And she was nervous in the beginning. So natural thing is for her to start laughing about and giggling. She did not do anything like that. So she probably constantly had that in her mind. Do not laugh. Read last comment. Damn it. I don't know why I'm worried about picking this up. It's not anything. Kamala is a creature of darkness. She slept her way to the top. I wish Trump... Look, if he's going to go as far as talking about dogs being eaten by migrants, if he's going to say extreme shit, then say other extreme shit. If you're going to go that route, as long as it's true, say it. Kamala slept her way from the top. Ask not Maury Povich, I'm sorry. Ask Montel Williams. Ask whoever that fat black dude was. That was some senator that gave her first position as some kind of lawyer, whatever. The very first dude. I think Montel was after that. Maybe Montel was before. I don't know. You know she's been around to get where she's at. Come on. And when she's with Montel, she has that skimpy dress on, right? I don't know what they were at some kind of awards or something. I don't know where they were, but I definitely wouldn't be surprised if she did suck some cock to get where she's at, for sure. I mean, if you look at that, I don't know his name, so I just see he's an old dude. Compared to her back then, he's old, he's gray, he's fat. But he's a senator. And she's his side bitch, right? And the next thing you know, she's a prosecutor, right? Like, what? Okay. Willie Brown, there we go. That's right. And she said, pull out that Willie, Mr. Brown. That's right. But I guess you don't want to do that. You don't want to go into the debate talking about how she fucked her way to the top. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Trump needs a really good Hillary moment with her. It's good that Donald Trump isn't in charge of law and order around here. Yeah, because you'd be in jail, right? He needs a moment like that with Kamala. She was 29 and he was 60 when they were together. 1995. Casey's really big with the politics, man. She knows a lot. Pull out that Willie Brown. Oh, I know it. Oh, that Willie Brown. I know him. I know it. I know it. He got a big Willie. Oh, I know it. Gobble give him. Oh, I know it. She said, "Boy, that Willie, Mr. Brown." Oh, I know it. I forgot all about Montel Williams until that came up that she used to date him and stuff. And then I seen a picture of them too. Montel Williams. I mean, it didn't take much for me to be like, oh yeah, but I just wasn't thinking about him for a while. Montel Williams. Is he still alive? Man, he was. I think him and Maury Povich, they were like competitors at one point. I think Montel Williams was right on, you know. I just wish Maury Povich didn't. He used to be variety. Like, he used to be different topics. And then for some reason, he did a show on Who's the Baby's Daddy. And it got a crazy amount of just viewership. And it went over good. And then he abandoned all the other like talent stuff and random kind of Jerry Springer type stuff. And he just went with complete. Talking about going with something. He became known as DNA test guy, right? Like, every fucking show was women coming on there with 15 guys going, I swear this is it. Know it. Why you talk about Joseph? How you doing? Did you have sexual relations with Mr. Joseph? I met him one time. But he is not that baby father. Then after the 15th guy, it's you are not the father. She goes back screaming, right? The other guy's jumping up with the rest of them. And then Maury's always like, are you sure there's nobody else? Like there's another answer to that, right? Well, if they're not the father. And then she looks up at the camera and says, oh, there was one other one, Maury. Well, we'll try to find him. Oh, you can't find him. Oh, God, he was the goddamn stork that dropped off the baby. Remember Ricky? Yeah, now I do. Late night talk show host. Yep. Well, hello to you, Kim. Back what I miss? Just me trying to remember what the hell kind of content Montel Williams did. I think he was just like Maury Povich, wasn't he? Random, like, this person could play 4 ukuleles at once, right? And then they just have some other person come out, and then he did kind of do DNA. He did all sorts of things. He was like Maury. None of them were like Jerry fully. Jerry Springer was just show your tits for beads. Go on that damn pole, spin around it, be careful because it's not nailed down all the way. We'll give you some beads. Jerry Springer was all about fucking having some guy come on there talking about being married for 50 years. He was the same too. Come on there, be talking about how he's been completely a heterosexual male for 50 years with his wife, right? But she brought over a friend. All right? And they had a fling. Oh no. Right? Oh no. But that's not the twist. That's not Jerry Springer. That's Montel Williams. Turns out this friend, although his name is, oh, there you go. Although the name is Rebecca, his name used to be Ricky. And now let's see Ricky. Hi, would you like me to get up a little bit? You don't know me. You don't know me. Sit down. You don't know me. While he's sitting there with a hard on. And then they go to commercial break. And then they come back and there's Jerry Springer sitting there in front of a sign that says final thoughts. And he's like, hi, I'm Jerry Springer. What you've seen today happens in real life. We need to take care of each other and yourself. I wish I could think of something like that to bring in the viewers and just run with it, right? And then the security, yeah. Hey, Steve was kind of like Better Call Saul with Breaking Bad, right? He was the spinoff of the epic exotic. Better Call Saul. That's right. Jerry Springer was about two things: boobies and rubbing that bald security guard's head for good luck. And then next thing you know, Steve has his own show. And he's throwing chairs on the stage, wanting to beat up different pedophiles. Yeah, what a world. I love it. Get off my stage! Oh, shit. He has some guy on there, right? Some jabroni that looks like Joe Dirt, but with black hair, just sitting there, and he's like, so you touched your daughter and lied to it for 20 years. And he's there going, well, we got the lie detector, so now is your time to speak. Just give us a yes or no. For 20 years, your wife wants a yes or no. Then you find out he's a deaf mute, and the wife never told him. And, no, anyways, I don't know where that's going. Don't you hear good? I said, get off my stage. Boom. I hope you have a good night, man. I am going to get out of here, and I am going to, if you want, like, seriously, I ain't going to pull no boogie low-cow bullcrap, but I will tell you what I'm going to do for the rest of my night. So I'm going to take these two little things here, cut them open, and be about that long, put in a new paper. So this is what I got left. That compared to this is, how long is this? So it's not even worth it. I'd have to tear that part and then roll that, and then I'll do it, but it's not worth it. You know what? I'm gonna be better than that. I'm better than that. Don't think I'll be doing that tonight. That's not worth it. I ain't gonna feel nothing off that. That would be a tease. See, that's a tease. I'm going to tease myself tonight. At least I'm not totally irresponsible, right? I won't use the money that Casey's going to donate to me. I will not buy an ounce with that. I will not. I will put that towards the bill that I originally planned to use it for. So it's an option, but I know that's very irresponsible. If you got shit that's falling behind and needs paid, then, and if you have, so. You know what I should start doing? Well, I don't know if Adam F's mad at me too, since for making, well, I'm not making fun of her for losing her husband. I'm just happy that something happened to her. So don't mistake that. I'm not making fun of her because her husband died. I'm making light of her having some karma. That's what I call it. But I haven't seen Adam F for a little bit. He didn't say nothing to me, but he disappeared since Amber disappeared. So I don't freaking know. But if Adam F is still around, I want to go through some of my movies here, my vast, ever-growing collection of cinema history. And I want to see, because I know I have a lot of movies left that have the digital codes. So I was thinking about going and find some digital codes, see if he wanted them. Just, I want to give something. I don't have no money, but I just want to do that for him. I know he likes digital codes, and I know I have some around here in the stacks. I know I do. I bought some new movies I didn't even open yet, like The Nun 2. I don't think I gave that to Simply. I don't know. I have to look through stuff. I would pay for all your bills if I could, JP. Well, I wouldn't. I really don't think I'd let you. If I felt like I was really taking advantage of you, I don't think I would do it. That's why I always tell you, like I tell her in private all the time, if you don't have to donate, like don't feel like you have to. That is not what's going to keep me here. I know I'm a sellout to a certain point, and but that ain't what's gonna keep me here or keep bringing me back. It has nothing to do with donations. So, you don't have to do what you do to get. You don't have to do that. If you want to stop at any point, I will not get mad. It's not even worth talking about. You make the choice to donate to me. I appreciate it. I don't take it for granted. I know how lucky I am to at least have one, right? You always be thankful if you have something. And I'm learning that. I've known it for a while. What would you come back, Kim? What would you come back as if you could be reincarnated as something? I'd come back as something with decent life expectancy, not nothing like a fly, but I'd come back as, and you can't come back as being reborn as like a baby and being a human. You have, well, I guess if you choose, you'd rather live, another life as a, whatever you'd want to come back as, whether it's a person or a crocodile, whatever, a spider, who knows? Once time around is enough. I like the idea. I'm kind of with you. I like the idea of living this and it just being a journey, right? So the next step is actually everlasting life in a gorgeous place where you won't feel an ounce of boredom. Jesus' words, not mine. A day will not go by where you feel an ounce of boredom. I'll never forget that because it's so easy to get bored. So that just says how beautiful it is there and how, I don't know. I'm excited to see it. Yeah, I think I'd rather have a heaven type deal too, instead of reincarnation. Hey, I think I'll end this stream with a little letter my mom wrote. She wrote this a little while ago, and she wanted to give it to me once she realized her memory was slipping a little bit. This was a little while ago. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't read this. It's a little touching, but she wrote this, I believe, for both me and my brother for after she dies. So, I'm not going to read it because I don't want one of those nights, but you guys can read it right there. You guys can read it. All right, there you go. That's one thing I never lost. I have a lot of papers that sit around and I throw shit away, but that's one thing that always stuck out and I always keep because it, she wrote it. It was very special, so. I thought that was cute. Not really cute, but sweet. Why would anyone want to deal with all the hate, death, and everything else a second time? I can't argue the truth. I can try, but it never turns out too well. I will cherish that. I will. I've had this for a little while, and things have been on top of it, but it's not torn or anything, and I don't see any stains, so maybe I'll, I'm going to definitely, after this stream, I'm going to definitely put it somewhere other than my table. And I'm not, maybe in the future I'll frame it or something, but right now I'll just try to make sure it doesn't get any more. I mean, it's still pretty good. I'm just thankful I still have it. The way I just grabbed papers, but that was meant to stand out, and I always put it to the side, so. Yeah. She's the best mom I could ask for. She knows, she brings up about me doing something stupid after she goes, because she always says, I really hope you don't, I don't want to talk about it, but anyways, yeah, that's okay. Hey, I'm a survivor. I'm 36 years old, man. I've survived so far. Just because this didn't work out, where some people won't be there when that comes. That don't mean I can't survive. Just because I won't have certain people to lean on, that don't mean, I'm used to being a loner. I am. And I work through things better when I'm by myself anyways. So, laminate it. Hey, there you go. That's a good idea. Thank you, Melissa. I didn't even think of that. I was thinking of framing it, with like a little 4x6 frame or something. Yeah, that's a great idea. I got to buy a laminator. Those are probably pretty cheap too, right? I'm going to just go somewhere. That'd be stupid to buy the equipment just for one thing, right? Unless I just start laminating different things. Hold on, Kurt. Give me that scoreboard thing we have. I want to laminate it. Oh, I can't write on it with pen if I laminate it. Make a pocket in a scrapbook. No, I like the idea Melissa had, laminate, because I think lamination, that protects it from like spills, right? It's like plastics over it. And to bend that's kind of hard because it's like I think it would snap before it actually bends, I think. It's a good idea. Maybe Staples has a lamination thing. I don't know. I got hiccups. Oh my gosh. You can laminate it, so hold on. All right. Then keep it with you and it don't get ruined. Yes, I know. I don't know if that's a different comment or if that's the same one, but that's a very good idea. So I'm going to get out of here and enjoy my night the best I can without Mary Jane. I'll toke on that. It'll probably be like half a joint, but hopefully I feel a little something. But see, the problem is it goes, I feel like it goes, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about this. Can't you get a machine to, yes, you can. But I was saying, I don't think it's not worth my money if I'm going to just do one thing, right? What I could do, and I'm known to do this, yeah, I don't care what you say. I could buy the greatest laminator Amazon has to offer. That's right. And I can laminate this with the greatest lamination slips that Amazon has to offer. I'm in the hole over $300 for this. Who knows where I'm going with? What am I going to say next? Anybody? What am I going to do next? You got to know, because I talked about how I've done that shit before. What am I going to do after I get the most expensive laminating shit to have this laminated the best way possible? What's next? You got that right, Melissa. Oh, God damn. It's broken. I pushed laminate and it said, fuck you. I want my money back. What's really nice is when you try to return something and they come up with the message saying your item has been refunded. There is no need to return this item. That happened like 3 times with me. They let you keep the item plus they give your money back. The first time that happened to me, I said 2 words. Big league. It was awesome. The most embarrassing moment ever for me with Amazon was I tried to return a bottle of lube. And it was non-returnable. Some items are non-returnable. So I called them and I said that the pump is broke and it's not returnable. Is there anything we can do? Because I was trying to, get the money. I was trying to get it for free. This was a while ago. And they asked what item it was. And it's called, oh no, the kind I got was, it wasn't, the kind I usually get is called Lube Life. It's my favorite kind. But I think that was the time I got something, it was anal lube. And it was something for masturbation, but I think anal was in the title or something. And I told them it's order number 456. And she gives the refund, and or was it a guy? I don't know. Whoever was on the phone gives the refund, but they have to repeat back what the item is they're refunding. So she goes, okay, in 3 to 5 business days, you will get your refund for your, and then she real quietly tries to say it fast, anal masturbation lube. No, before she did that, she said it before that, because she said, when I gave the order number, she said, okay, to confirm, are we talking about, and then it's in her voice, it was like she felt weird saying it. She said about the masturbation lube. And I was like, yes, that's it. The pump is broken. Hey, I saved myself $36. So, you can kiss my ass. I don't give a damn. I'll never meet her. I don't care. Him or her, I can't remember. I'll never meet them. They can migrate over to them and talk shit on me. I'm in tears. Look, you can't see. I'm in tears. Can you see the tears? You can't see the tears. I think that's a note to end this on, so there we go. I can't get no more JP than that. I love you guys more than words can say. Thank you for being here. To all of you, I'm not gonna just say names, but you know if you were here in the chat and stuff or not. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will delete this fucktard's comment before I get out of here. And let's see, there we go. All right. So, with that being said, I think I ended the last stream deleting some idiot too that was trying to come in and put me down. Anyways, I love you guys more than words can say. I hope you have a better night than I'm gonna have. And if anybody wants to buy me an ounce, I'll probably use it for bills, but I don't know. If they say, here, get you an ounce of the hash or whatever they want to call it, if that ever comes in, then I'll have, I'm going to have a damn good night. But as of now, I hope you have a better night than me, and I will see you guys next time whenever that is. Whenever it is. I'm not going away quite yet. I'm going to bitch for a while yet about how I'm just going to bitch about things for a little while. Then I'll go away. They'll get a few more clips. Then I'll go away. All right. Have a good night. Bye-bye.